podcast. So
No,
that way
that's
we
fine.
can we
You're
can be
gardening.
talking while I'm
I'm playing
gardening.
my game. That's fine.
Yeah. Hey stream. I was gonna catch you up. I don't mind talking about this on stream because it's not gonna
Oh,
dox
wait,
me at all.
wait, 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 wait. I would like to be able to swap too, sir.
Okay. I didn't know if you were still cooking.
No, I just made a burrito. I said, hi, Minnow. Thank you for the 12 months. What is math? Sub baby is 3 months old now. Okay, now you can talk, husband.
Alright, so I dealt with a phone call today, that was 2 hours long. I haven't dealt with a phone call this long since I dealt with my credit card, like the first year I had it. And I got jump scared by interest rates and stuff. But basically, I got a letter at the Friday last weekend from my loan servicer that I had missed a payment. And I was like, okay, well maybe my auto thing turned off or something,
For
whatever.
your student loan?
Yeah, for my student loan.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go look at it. I looked at the student aid government side just to make sure they were tracking it, and they were. I had missed a payment on that side. Okay, whatever. So I went over to Mohella, my student aid provider, and they had not the normal amount I owe, which is usually around $400, but they were showing a total of $1,200 I owed. And I'm like, oh my god, did I miss more than one payment? And so I looked at my account to see if payments had rolled through, and they had accepted every payment since March when I did my new application, which I didn't know I did a new application, but that'll get explained later on. I had done every payment from March to August, so I was technically okay, except for some reason I still owed $2,200. So I called them because I was like, holy shit, this is weird, crazy. I never got any notification that I would owe this amount of money. I want to explain everything before commentary because it's a wild ride and I want you to be part of the wild ride, and I'm going to answer your questions because they were my questions. So I'm like, okay, let me call.
Shared chat on?
No.
Or were you talking to your mom?
I was talking. No, I was talking to my mom. You can. Old, yes.
No, I haven't said anything. What are you talking about?
No, I thought I started to hear someone say something. That's why I was.
That wasn't me.
I was saying maybe that was an echo on your mom's side.
Oh.
No.
I said echo. I don't know if you heard me.
No, it just sounded like
Nothing's
someone was trying to
going
say
on over
something,
here.
and that's why I was saying that. I didn't know which one of you was trying to talk, but it sounded like one of you was trying to talk. That's why I got.
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to talk. I was trying to tell you that there was an echo.
Okay, that's great. We talked about this before. It brain wipes me when you do that.
Anyway, go ahead.
I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck.
You're talking about Mohawk.
Stop. You know that triggers me really badly. We had a fight about this last week. Oh.
I was trying.
Oh. If I get interrupted in the middle of a brain thought, it deletes everything. Fuck. $1,200. Well, hella. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Sorry, it's been a day
I'm
too.
sending you a stream together in case people in chat have questions.
Because that was the start of my day. So that's also why I'm really brain fatigued. So just forgive me if I don't immediately respond. Worse than I already don't respond. It's because it's just my brain got fried from this. Because I started off the day at 9 a.m. going, oh my god, what the fuck do I have to do?
Well,
you said you sent me a stream together. Where did you put it?
I am sending it to you on Twitch.
Okay.
I do not have Discord
Okay.
open.
Okay. Anyway, so $1,200 I supposedly owe them. So I call Mohella. It takes a half hour to figure my fucking way through their things. Initially, I get routed to the PSLF office, which is the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Office. TLDR, that's student aid side. I talk to them and they're like, oh, you're needing to talk to loan servicers, sir. All the stuff you're talking about, that's on the loan servicer side. We just process what they tell us. And I'm like, great, cool. Gotta go back into the Mohella auto call thing. And I'm there for another half hour before I finally talk to my first person. Because I figure out if I just don't enter anything, eventually they route me to an agent. Which is stupid. So, first gripe there. That,
Yeah, he literally got in the shower, while waiting.
So I get on the phone and the lady's immediately hostile because she sees that I am in arrears and I must be whining about owing money. And I proceed to explain to her that I've been in good standing with Mohella for 4 years since they took over my student loans from Great Lakes. And when DOE underneath Biden reorganized, Mohella got my loans. And I've never had an issue. And she's like, well, that can't be the case. This is a yearly process. You clearly messed something up. I'm like, that's crazy. I've never had an issue. And like, I and her thought we were talking about the PSLF. I never file my PSLF at the same time every year because I'm bad about it. That's on me. It doesn't matter though, because what turned out to be the issue is that on the application side for loan servicer, you need to be in an income-driven repayment program. And that's approved by studentaid.gov, but it's organized through my loan servicer. I have had that since I started with Mahela on an auto renewal because I never trusted myself to try to do that every year and fight for a better thing. And with my salary, the amount I owe, 400, is fine. It's not fatiguing. I can bear it. So I've never fought it because it's never been bad for me. So apparently I found out after being on the phone with that nasty lady for a half hour, and when I was like, wait, you're saying this is an automatic process issue on your side. Why is it my fault? She dead drops, transfers me up the chain. So I'm heated, I'm angry, and I get the nicest lady in the planet who is the advanced loan representative. And she walks me through that basically in March, when my application was automatically renewed and verified for the next year, something at their system said, oh wait, he didn't actually do it, and uncheck marked basically one box. So all the other boxes were ticked that I had automatically renewed, but this one, and that one was your IDR is up in 3 months. But that shouldn't have happened if I was approved for my new application, which I was. And she's sitting there going like, I don't know how this happened to you. So there's a $1,200 forbearance hanging over my head right now. And basically I have to trust Mohela to realize it fucked me. I didn't do anything wrong. I have been a good faith borrower. And I reported the issue as soon as I found out. And they never informed me I would owe this money because they didn't know they needed to inform me that I owed this money because I wasn't supposed to owe this money. Until last week when it suddenly popped up on me. And I was suddenly no longer in my IDR. So the month of August, even though I threw money down the hole, probably won't count for my repayment program. If the forbearance
This doesn't sound right.
No, it's entirely stupid. And I now have to wait for them to reprocess my thing to figure out what the hell happened. And she's like, none of the... I want you to understand now.
So did you get her to take the arrears off of you? Because that affects your credit negatively. And that will be on there unless they agree to take it off of there.
They can't touch it until they agree to take a forbearance for it because their system is predispositioned to assume I am missed a payment. So she had to put a forbearance request in for me to fight that in the first place.
You didn't miss a payment.
I know. I can't help. I'm like, so do I need to get legal here? And she's like, I would say not yet, but I understand if you do. I'm like, because like my attitude is if it's the $1,200 and they clear it, I'm okay with missing like my August payment. I can fight that with student aid if I need to. I just don't want this over my head. If the hatchet shows back up though, or they deny the forbearance acceptance, yeah, I'll get a lawyer because like this is absolutely stupid and triggering.
I think you need to talk to a lawyer without waiting, honey. They're trying to get you to wait because they don't want you to do anything because then they can hold it over your head.
Well, the problem is they can hold it over my head anyway. They're a loan company.
They're trying to claim you didn't make payments when you did. You have proof you made payments.
No, they have all that stuff on their own end, and I got her to say it on the recorded phone line. So like they can claim that stuff, but I got her to say those things because like
do you have a copy of that recording? Because they could claim there's no recording.
I mean, they can't legally claim that since they say they record every phone call.
Oh, they have like one of those.
They have at the beginning of their call service thing. They say every phone call is recorded.
You should have asked for a copy of the recording right away.
Mom, I was in the car on my way to work being triggered on my mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say
this is not the time. I'll say it like this: this is not the time to victim blame me for doing something wrong.
I'm not victim blaming you. I'm not victim blaming. I'm saying things that you need to think about doing, like maybe tomorrow.
I won't even have that ability tomorrow. That is a Saturday issue. I don't have time during the week because of my work schedule to do something like that.
Do they have Saturday hours?
Who? Oh, Mohela? Oh, fuck no. No, they don't. This is something that popped up last, like I said, last Friday, and I only found out when I got home, looked at my email, and it was too late because their office hours on Friday end at 5 o'clock. So like this cooked for a few days because like they sent me 11th hour email. So like
Yeah.
I'm heated about it. I don't want advice about it right now. I'm just telling you that it happened, and it's been on my mind all day because like I got to work, I screamed in the
Boy.
car. I was very grumpy about it, obviously, and I talked to my boss about it because, like, in my government work,
I have a question. Do you have somebody in your agency that you can talk to about the whole student, since the student loan is handled by the government?
No, I talked to the PSLF and basically, so what Mohela said is the minute this forbearance is put on the record, no matter if they accept it or decline it, student aid will go, oh hey, you're in forbearance, your payments will be accepted until this is resolved. So September will be okay. I won't be off the track record for repayment program in general. The problem is this amount of money they claim I owe, even though everything in their system says I don't owe it, and basically waiting on them to fight themselves to be like, no, you're right, you didn't do anything wrong, you don't owe the money. And if they come back and go, you did something wrong, you owe the money, I can go, you're going to give me the transcripts for that phone call where the nice advanced representative said I didn't do anything wrong and your system fucked me, and I'm going to go see a lawyer. And that would be
Did you get her name?
Oh boy.
Mom, I was so angry. Like, you're asking questions that, like, are great in the moment. That didn't happen.
Well, and what I was gonna say is that I think this morning ended up being like at least a 3-hour process.
Because, like, Mohela clearly, like, and I'm going to say like this. Mohela wasn't this way in the last administration. They were never this difficult. They weren't trying to fuck me. But this entire process started because I was looking, I know there is a lawsuit right now that is freeze DOE, because DOE tried to get more money out of all of the student loan borrowers earlier this year without telling anyone, and the court said you can't do that without informing the students. So, the current administration is trying to plunder. It's hard not to have that view on it because the process has normally been kind. And during the first term of the current administration in 2016, and during the second, and during the Biden term, I never had this issue. Like, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, I never had an issue. 2025, I got, I had the laid off period because of the shutdown. But, like, the process application wasn't screwed over. It was just, like, they clearly were, like, slow on it because they weren't in the office either. So it's just really hard not to be like, Linda McMahon is trying her best to, like, pilfer the quote-unquote billions out of all of the people in the student aid program that I don't think have money because, like, I have a really good job for someone my age. But I know several of my peers make 30 to 40 grand less than I do. And that's people over the age of 30 or 35. Like, most of the folks I went to high school with who went, like, to a community college program, or even I went to school with, they don't make what I make. Like, I don't know the imaginary billions that they're trying to siphon here, but it's really, really fatiguing mentally. And it was just, like, the start of my day. Because, like, I didn't deal with it Monday because I was like, well, maybe it was just, like, the payment got delayed. Because, again, I knew about that lawsuit being in process, and they had put something out on July 1st. So I was waiting to see, like, August 1st. Nothing happened, they took my payment. Okay, well, I'll wait a week and see if anything weird happens. And that was that Friday when I saw that email. Like, I have acted as fast as I could with this process. It's clear that, like, somewhere in the government, there's someone at the top going like, no, I just need to fuck them kids. Over. Thank you, Meadow. Also, thank you for the subscription redeem. I appreciate that. Oh, I just shot that in the middle of nowhere. Very cool. And I wanted to tell you about it, but I also, like, it's life drama that's silly, annoying, and, like, it doesn't dox me. Like, it's just student aid bullshit, and I'm sure other people have had similar hardships. And I asked the lady on the phone, am I the only customer who's had this issue? And she kind of did like a, I don't think so, sir. Given the fact that, like, we've had a high amount of calls since the month began, I don't think you're the only one. So I can't wait for a class action lawsuit to happen. Because that's where this feels like this is going.
Remember.
Oh, yeah, I
isn't
mean,
it
if
you
you're
can't
not
sue
the only
federal
person-
government?
You can't sue the federal government, but you can sue the loan servicer who is not a federal institution.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not following the law.
They're just a bank. This again, the way the federal government did this, the way they had the current
It
dispersal.
would be interesting to find out if everybody this has happened to are government employees like you, and this is their way of trying to find a way to get more money out of you than the 10 years you owe.
I mean, that wouldn't be surprising, but I feel like they would also go for teachers because the administration thinks education is the enemy. And
Yeah, I mean, they're right.
and still talks about it in their speeches that education is the enemy. So, like, I would expect it from the TEPSLF, which is for teachers. And they burned a bunch of bureaucrats, so, like, I thought they would have been satisfied by the scalps. But I don't know. I mean, what's funny is in the middle of this stupid shit, the federal government approved me for my public service loan forgiveness program. So the federal government was like, no, you're good, kid. It's the fucking loan servicer who's a private institution working with the federal government. That is fucking me.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, I'm not gonna be, like, fully, like, the government evil, because, like,
It's a government.
the part of the federal government that can be incompetent has continued to be good to me. Like, I was telling the lady on the Mohela, I am in the 1%. Everyone who has been in this PSLF program alongside me these last 10 years, through the last 4 administrations, has talked about being dropped through the holes multiple times. This is my first time, and it's not my fault. I wasn't arrears, I didn't miss a payment, I didn't forget to submit an application. Their own stupid data processing went, hey, he doesn't count anymore for some stupid fucking reason. In the middle of March, when there wasn't anything happening, it just unflagged me, and she's like, that's crazy, because I can see you successfully were approved for your reapplication. You should be fine. I don't know why your IDR didn't go through, is what she said in the phone. So, like, on their end, I'm sure, like, their heads are running off their head because somewhere in their systems, some little computer button or widget has gone no to probably dozens or hundreds of accounts. And Mahalo was like, hey, we're going to make a bunch of money. And now it's going, oh my God, we're going to get sued. And I was not nasty with her. I'm like, ma'am, I'm sure this is as stressful for you as it is for me, because you got to deal with it after you're off the phone with me. And she kind of gave like a, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at least you know it's not my fault. And she's like, no, you don't owe money. And even with us putting the forbearance, even if they deny it.
So what does she mean that you have to wait till it comes in as arrears? Because it still sounds like they're digging you, and it's
no. Okay, so here's how she immediately flagged me for a processing forbearance because that charge doesn't make sense. So that money is up in the air. Now Mahela will get off its ass and have to decide if they fucked me over or if they didn't. If they deny me, I have an appeals process and I'll get a lawyer. If they approve me, they're supposed to wipe the debt off. I will miss the August payment because of the stupid bullshit that happened. And she's like,
so you're going to say you paid it, but they're going to claim you didn't?
No. They're going to say, like, it because I wasn't in an IDR program in August. They're going to say that payment for the month didn't count towards the IDR repayment program.
So you made the payment, but it won't count, is what you're saying?
Because it wasn't the full amount on their end, and I'll have to see how it is once the processing forbearance is resolved. Because once
I was confused by what you were saying.
Oh, sure. It's super confusing. Basically, the $1,200 is up in the air. One thing or another will happen. Either that money they'll decide, no, fuck you, and they'll try to put it against me on the next month. And I will go, no, get fucked, I'm suing you. Or they'll go, no, that's our bad. You should have been just fine. Everything makes sense on the system. We don't know why this happened. We're going to take care of it. And that money will not be held against me. However, because I wasn't in an IDR in this system and they can't make up for that, it would probably take me going to student aid and fighting through, and I could. But I don't need to do that until I'm settled with this. Because they took my money, and I had the track record they took my money. So, like, I can always go back to student aid and go, like, August was paid. Mohelo was just very stupid. Can you please fix this? And student aid will probably go, yep, that looks stupid to me, and stamp it. Because, again, I have never been in arrears. Even during the shutdowns, I paid my student loans. Probably one of the few stupid feds who did that, instead of just letting myself go into forbearance. So, like, I've been a Boy Scout, and maybe that'll fuck me in the end, but I would hope down deep that just being a Boy Scout good guy for 5 seconds doesn't fuck me in the Trump administration years. It's not been the case, but I'd like to believe somewhere in the house of cards that is crumbling all the time that won't happen. Because if I don't, I just get, like, very, very angry, depressed, which is how I went into work, and that's why I went to go talk to my boss immediately, because, like, in the federal government side of stuff, if you are in financial crises and you don't talk about it and it shows up in weird ways, that can be a red flag. So it is better to be ahead of that shit than be behind it. So every time Duck and I have had a financial issue this year, like when they lost hours at work, or like we were like facing an issue where like that I wondered if I could pay a bill,
It's pretty much always financial.
I talk to my boss, because like that's the only way to make sure that like the government knows, no, he's not fucking up, he hasn't done something stupid or weird, he's still good. And so like we had a good conversation and she understood. And so like once I got to work, I felt like I was in a place of normalness, but man, the hour and a half drive, well, no, hour drive with the hour and a half phone call that happened before and during it, I was super angry when I got to work.
Wait, what do you mean he looks like Lord Farquaad?
Probably one of the
Oh, your character. Oh, like in Wizard 101. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say probably my dude.
I was like, because your little PNG dude definitely does not look like Farquaad.
Does he look like Farquaad? I don't know if he.
No, I literally just
No,
said
no. My little wizard man.
I don't know.
I'm zooming in. Why does your character look like
Does he have the
Farquaad? Does he
ball?
look like Farquaad? It's because of the hood. It looks like Farquaad's hair.
It looks like the bob.
Oh my god, I didn't. Oh my god. Fuck you, Minnow. Fuck
Thanks,
you.
Minnow. That's great. So we'll remember this. It was the colors of the face.
Oh god. So like
Well,
it's resolved for now. It's not obviously resolved, but it's resolved as best as it can be. And I just want you to like to pray about it, because like I can't do anything. But like I was starting, like I told Duck on the way home, like at work today, I started to feel good about our position. I told this to my boss too. It's been a rough couple months, and it finally felt like, hey, we're finally coming out of the chaos. I can finally feel like I'm floating again, and then this fucking happens, and I'm like, I hate being tested. This is a rhyme. I felt like I spent most of May and June feeling like I was constantly getting kicked in the dick financially. I would like to stop being kicked in the dick financially.
it wasn't just you, honey.
Just to make it clear to the person I was interacting with, whether it was Duck or my boss, or the advanced representative who was nice to me at the end. I don't want to take it out on you, but like, man, I hit edge really quickly. I screamed like for 5 minutes in my car because I was like, the music isn't gonna help. I'm just angry. What do? I just started slamming on the top of my car, screaming.
But the thing that I had when you told me that on the phone, my first thought was, oh God, what if somebody was in a car nearby and you have, I don't know if your car has any soundproofing.
Oh, I'm sure the nice lady in the van next to me, who we took a left turn because there was a detour I had to take today to work, weirded out when I started pounding on the top of my roof going, ah!
Yeah.
I also, like, when I posted up on Twitter, because I wanted to be silly about it because it frustrated me, but I want to laugh about it. And I put the image of Walter from Breaking Bad screaming in the truck after Hank gets shot. Because he's just like, what am I supposed to do here? Scream! I'll just scream! Ah! Just, I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! But, like, yeah, no. If they deny my thing, like, I'll play their game. And she told me I need it. I'll get a letter within 6 days. If I do not, I should proceed.
60 days or 6?
60 days. Because it's an education program process. So, within 6 days, I should get a letter. Regardless of that, if I don't get a letter, I should follow up. And she made the mention of, like, and you should probably pursue your own endeavors to reconcile this. Which I took to be like, if you're going to pursue legal action, that's when you would do it. Like, she can't say that because it's her own company, obviously. But, like,
Yeah.
that felt like a, like, on-the-nose point, like, hey, if you were going to assume them failing to deliver that letter in 60 days would be, like, peak them not trying to take culpability.
Yeah.
And even if they say no to it, I can still, like, get a lawyer, get everything explained. I have all the documentation on my end. And I have the lack of documentation from them about my IDR plan being dropped, which is the whole crux of the issue. Like them,
they didn't send you notification they dropped you, so
they
that's
can't.
on them.
They can't legally and ethically charge me for the amount missing because they failed to inform me I owed that money.
Right.
And I said that on the recording twice, and they took a look at the documents, and all 3 times they never could say like, "Oh, Mr. McKinney." Sorry, I doxed myself. Fuck me.
Wow.
But like, there was never a point where like, "Sir, we sent this message to you on this day." Like when the first lady tried that, she's like, "Oh, it never actually sent to you, sir." And I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't. Of course it didn't. I am looking at my inbox."
So maybe you should think twice about fucking gaslighting me.
And I like the first lady made me so mad too because she put me on hold because
She put you on. So he gets in the shower. He had already been in the shower a while because I think I dozed off.
I washed my hair.
Yeah, and she finally answered the phone, and he's like, "Oh, hey, give me a second. I'm in the shower. Give me a second, and I'll talk to you." She proceeds to put him on hold for 5 minutes, where he literally, you were in the shower for like maybe another minute at most, and then the rest of the time was just Zealot pacing in the room, being like, "Hello, hello." Hello.
Well, he should have never said he was in the shower. Give him a minute.
I couldn't understand her. I put the phone on the sink, thinking I was on hold for another half hour, like I had been up to that point. So I went to take my shower with it in reach so that I could hear if something was said something, and I didn't say I didn't say I was in the shower. I said I'm temporarily indisposed. Give me a second, and I heard the put on hold voice. I didn't say I was in the shower. I just said.
Did you get her name?
No, these are things that, like, when I'm pissed, I don't think about, because I don't give a fuck about the little rat employee trying to take out her bad day on me. Because if I really want to, if I have to sue them, I can just bring up the rat employee who's in the transcript and be like, and she's the reason why I'm suing you. If I really want to be an asshole to that one lady, I can do that. That's not the goal. I don't care about the little prick that made the process a little slower. I thought it was hilarious though that when she said, "Oh wait, I don't think this is something that you did at all." I'm like, "Wait, you're saying this is an automatic process that got fucked up on your end?" Click transfer. I'm like,
"Yeah.
Cool." The next lady was so nice compared to that lady, but holy fuck, I want that lady's head. And that was my first instinct. I'm like, I want your job. I want you fired. I'm like, no.
I would. Yeah. I would have asked for her name and her badge number, and that I will be reporting her unpleasant demeanor because as customer service, that is improper.
Nah, if I have to get a lawyer, I'll just bring it up to the lawyer about how this process was more forestalled and put me over the edge because of this lady here. And I'm sure that'll make the company even more irritated internally. Because the transcript is from that part too. Because it was all one call. 1 2-hour tumor of a headache. Anyway, the rest of my workday was okay. I did my job fine. I wasn't thinking about it because I realized I can't think about it. Like, there's nothing I can do. I just have to wait. But it was just like, at least I'm not getting jump scared this month now with the $1,200 fine for some fucking reason. And it won't show up in September. So, I have a time to breathe. And since they're having to put me on processing forbearance, I may not have a payment in September at all. Because even if they don't approve it, they still will put me in that process for the month. So if we make it to September 3rd and they haven't figured out their ass yet, I won't owe any money. So, I get to breathe and not have a financial crisis immediately, which is great. Because when this morning started, I thought I was going to have a financial crisis. I thought I had missed something. And, like, after the first amount of gaslighting and realizing that, like, oh no, they're not looking at the PSLF form documentation. They don't care about that. They have their own thing. What application are you talking about? What you filled out every year, sir? No, I don't. If there's anything I'm filling out, it's done automatically because I'm not stupid and I would just automatically have it reinitialized. Because you know what it's doing is it's checking my IRS documentation. That's the thing they're talking about. And I have always had that automated because I have a job. I don't want to fuck around with the IRS. Please just take care of it for me and make my life happier. And for the last 4.5 years, until this moment, that worked. It was fine. So it's a weird thing. Pray for me. I want to laugh about it. I want to cry about it. I already got angry about it. So I'm going through the stages of grief about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, though.
Why does this keep asking me confirm change? I'm trying to cast the Wings of Fate, and it says confirm change. I'm going to confirm. I have no idea what it meant.
Okay, so remember, it's a Shadow Pip spell. You don't always have to use a Shadow Pip with it. It's probably asking if you want to use one.
It didn't ask that. It said confirm change. There was no way to change it. It's just either I click the spell and it gives me that.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it doesn't.
We'll find out when I cast it.
Maybe it's because it doesn't target an opponent like a lot of spells do. I don't know.
It wasn't letting me just cast it. I would click it and then it just sit there, like it wasn't casting it. I didn't choose it.
Let me look that up for you because that's a weird issue.
Don't worry about it. It may be that we'll see what happens. I don't think it gave me the healing. That must be something with the shadow. Maybe because I didn't use a shadow pip. I don't know. Oh well.
Maybe when you have the confirm change pop up, maybe you have to choose yourself. You.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm supposed to choose myself. Okay.
I'm just trying to think about like how.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have many of them in my deck, so. And we have a storm going over. Supposedly there were funnel clouds sighted earlier.
Yeah, I actually got.
I lost my internet, but my satellite TV did go from satellite to the internet connection. So.
Yeah, I got a notification. I don't know if it happens with. I think it happens with my parents. My parents' Life 360 too, but it gave me a thing saying that you had like a tornado.
Yeah, because the Wings of Fate didn't do a heal, did it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think.
No, it is because there's something circling me.
No, those are damaging effects on you. They're not healing things.
Oh, okay.
And I saw a video that was about the Wings of Fate spell, but I think it might be old because the spell.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's from 10 years ago. Okay.
You gonna cast a spell?
I was passing.
How dare you?
Well, no, it hadn't passed. It was still sitting there, taking it down. I'd already picked a spell. That's why I was asking. I have to pass. I don't have enough pips. How'd your game go Sunday?
We ended up not playing because Jason was out.
Oh, okay. Is
And
he process of moving?
Yeah, and I think, Zealot, did you work on, you worked on,
I work Sunday.
yeah, you worked on Sunday.
Yeah, I went to
Oh,
work
did
after.
you?
Yeah, I went to work after church.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was making up hours.
that's fine. So how's church going? You still in the small group?
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
Saturday to the small group.
Oh, good.
There wasn't as many people there. I think because summer.
Right.
And like,
Did your school start up this week? Our school started last Friday was their first full day.
They actually started last Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday last week.
Oh, okay. So are you back to work, Ducky? Is your family back?
Yeah, the current schedule I'm on is only like 18 hours a week, but yeah.
Well, they're nothing, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Me and Zealot were actually talking about that on the phone because so the company that I previously worked for that dissolved had a handful of people that wanted to reopen under a different company.
Okay.
And so they did that last June. And so I reached out to them a couple of weeks ago, whenever I was like actively not, working, and let them know like, hey, I'm in the market for a job. I'm free anytime between like 9 and 3 because right now I'm working 4 to 8 with my other job. So let me know. And they got back to me and they basically said that they don't
Damn
have
it, I'm in a combat.
Okay.
You and I didn't move and
They
I
don't.
got grabbed.
But they basically replied and said that they don't have a case to put me on right now, because since the kids are back at school, the majority of their kids have swapped to like that evening or like afternoon or evening, which is obviously when I'm not available because I work with my kiddo 4 to 8. So I was talking to Zealot about maybe reaching back out to them and letting them know like I'm comfortable if they want to go through kind of like the new hire stuff and have me even for like covering people whenever they call out kind of thing, that I
With
would
the
be
old
fine with
company.
that. Well, it's a
Old new
different,
company, whatever.
yeah, the same people, different company.
Okay.
I was looking at the Wings of Fate just really shortly. It looks like you do have
yeah.
to select an ally. So when you cast it, you choose an enemy probably, and then the confirm is probably asking if you want to choose a friendo with the healing. Because if you don't cast the healing spell,
Okay.
which is stupid. It should just do it automatically, but I guess it
Okay.
it has an element to it. I don't know.
But yeah, so I am trying to get work. I'm hoping that reaching out to them about filling in will get me at least a little bit of hours. Because my main issue that we are waiting to see right now with my current job is that I am scheduled to work 18 hours a week, but a lot of the time the family that I work with has a lot of at the door or last minute cancellations. which ends up messing me up because if I consistently got my 18 hours a week, I wouldn't have extra money, but I would be able to cover like my bills and stuff. But those handful of like, 1 hour here, cancellation there adds up on my end. And the company, I don't know what the company's doing, but they don't exude much care for finding me another case, considering my supervisor left back in May, and I now have a fully telehealth supervisor. Which, like, I have no problems with her, but it makes my life a lot harder because I no longer have kind of like a personal manager to report to. If I have issues, I pretty much directly have to report them to the people in charge of my case.
Right.
And they also, so a couple weeks ago, they did actually give me, they bumped my ranking up in my job, apparently. But they informed me that because I make $25 an hour and that is above their average starting pay, that it doesn't matter if I level up in ranking because they can't give me a raise, essentially. So they sent me a $75 Amazon gift card, which was nice. But it was also just like, oh, cool. So, like, you're admitting that you're not ever going to pay me more. We fake it until we make it, I guess. But yeah. We're relatively okay. I'm a little bit annoyed, but, like, I don't know of like a day job that I could pick up where I wouldn't want to strangle somebody or pull my own hair out. Because, like, at one point, Zealot was just like, oh, well, you could go work at the Sheets down the road. And I'm like, I could. But
I know you don't want to, but
I could also not.
The thing is sometimes you have to work those kind of jobs until you can get the job you want.
No, I know.
I worked at a tire company. I worked as a cook at a Pizza Hut. I did proofreading freelance when he was a baby because it was something I could do with him at home. I mean,
Yeah.
there are jobs I did until I got my library job. And even then, my library job was only half-time for the first 5 years I worked it. I was only working half-time, so I still had to work some other part-time job to help bring the money in. It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just one of those things, and even worse is you deal with people and you have no ability to say to them what you want to say to them. You just have to kind of, working at the tire company was
and that's my
bad experience.
That's my issue, is that up until the last 2 years, I was working retail. And I really, really don't want to go back to retail. Hi, Ray.
hooray!
I mean, you could look and see, you said you've got library branches. You could see if they're hiring shelvers.
Maybe.
Like Champagne
Yeah.
here, even if they say they're hiring you, they hire you that you're an emergency substitute for a while. But maybe they even have a position where, you might not have regular hours, but if they have people call in sick or something like that, or somebody can't be there.
Well, and that's what Zealot was saying that he wanted me to reach out to them about, because, like, they already told me over the phone, I think last week. They were like, oh yeah, we can, like, since they know me and I already have my certification, they were like, we can start you at 24 an hour. So in a perfect world, I would love to just swap over to working for them 9 to 6 and get my hours that way, because I'm only sacrificing $1 an hour. But the reality is that they don't have any morning cases for me right now. so I wouldn't actually be making more money. But yeah, well, and I could always maybe look into doing DoorDash stuff again as well, because that's another thing that you could do that's not a lot of money, but it's a good thing in the sense of it's flexible.
Okay, so something you want to check. I don't know if you've done DoorDash before, but what about
I have.
some insurance companies, your car insurance will charge you more if you're doing something like that with your vehicle as the job.
Will they?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
they'll charge you more because you turned your car into a business object instead of a car for personal.
Car personal versus car business is a different insurance
In
rate.
fact, if you get into an accident while you're Uber driving or door dashing and you do not have your car flagged as a business vehicle, there have been car insurance companies that have refused to pay the fees
Oh my god.
because you didn't inform them that you were using it for business. So you claiming it got damaged on the
you
job.
would have to, and tax purposes, you'd have to keep track of how much money you did for DoorDash. I mean, how many miles you put, and insurance companies also charge on how many miles you put on the car in a year. They know roughly how much you're driving to work because it's your work vehicle. I mean, you're driving to work, but it's how many miles you put on it total for the year. And DoorDash and Uber, you're going to put a lot more miles than what you're claiming, and they may ding you.
Yeah.
And charge you more.
I don't think that. I also have heard a lot of things that like the gig economy with DoorDash is like absolute trash now because people don't tip anymore. And the amount of money you get compensated for your driving is really small now.
Well, the amount you got compensated for the driving was never much.
It's gotten worse, is what I've heard. Is that the amount that you get from the company is smaller than it used to be. So, the payoff is like, I think if you did like 6 hours of door dashing, I think you basically would get like $7 an hour.
And even worse is think about how expensive is your gas out there. I know how expensive it is here.
You're right.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Again,
yeah. No, and like I said, can I talk, please?
That's why I was saying something like a public library or.
Yeah, my only concern is I'm a walking bad luck charm. And the minute I get a job that fills those hours, one of those jobs is going to have an opening.
That's okay. You can say life circumstances changed and not take the job.
You can always say no to the job if they offer it to you.
Yeah.
They would rather you say no than take the job and then not work the hours.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
As a boss, I can tell you that.
Well,
also, even if you apply
you don't have to be a boss to know
also,
that.
even if you apply for a job temporarily and you don't have to put it on your resume. If it's less than 6 months, you don't have to talk about it if you have to leave it for the thing you actually want to do.
Yeah.
Like there's no damage here to you.
Yeah, the main thing for me is just the sanity part of it because I've been really comfortable with the fact that, I haven't had to work retail.
I know, but we need consistent money, and you're not getting that?
I mean, I know.
Okay.
This might come to shock you. I know how much money I do or do not have in my bank account, sir.
Right, that's not what I said, and you're taking it in a different way. I'm saying we don't have the luxury to be like, I can't work this job. You're trying to treat it like you have the luxury to turn down specific jobs, and I feel like what you're explaining in your own financial circumstances is you don't have that luxury. The way you talk about it, you don't have that luxury. But
I mean, I don't.
So, Mom, have you gotten any healing cards? Because you and I are both reckless.
No, I haven't. That's why I keep passing. I'm dumping cards and passing.
Got it. He didn't die. Pain.
I have healing cards. I have no pips. Look at me. I have one single pip.
I can't help that. I understand.
I know. So, but I've got 2 Bartleby's now sitting in my hand if I can get the pips for them. You might need to. Can you hire Coruscant?
He's almost dead. We can finish the fight.
Okay.
And if I die, I'll just.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
he's got less than me, but more than you.
I mean,
Okay.
even if you had an attack spell, you could throw the attack spell at this point.
I have nothing. I have a pip and I have 3 pips. Nothing is less than 4 pips in my hand right now.
Oh, God.
I just threw a card away to try to get some.
I feel like you should dump
know-
anything that's 6 pips or more at this point.
Honey, I have been. I'm trying to hang on to the 2 Bartlebys, and they're 6 or 7 pips.
Oh, we're living on a prayer. Oh. I got him. He should be dead after this turn. You can pass unless you've got a heal for me.
No, because I'm 1 pip shy of my regenerate because it's giving me single pips, even though I'm supposed to be getting power pips.
Hallelujah.
There you go, some pips in the middle.
Yeah, I got a little bit of HP. Oh.
Oh, I
Hi.
didn't get anything.
Oh, hi,
I
Mrs.
am currently working on yeah, it's duck
I
footprints.
need to find healing before we go on the next thing.
It's gonna be tattoos on my model. Also, let me.
You can do the silver chest.
This is Mama Zealot. Oh, I can't.
Oh, you made one for Zealot?
No. They were
I'm gonna
asking.
go and go
They
get
were
collect
asking who it
health
was.
in the commons and teleport back to you,
Oh, you're
okay?
just pointing out who's on in the call. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure, Mom.
Yeah, I was being cute, and I was drawing on the canvas behind where your Fugies are, and putting an arrow to "This is Mama Zealot."
Yeah.
So, something funny happened at karaoke last night, if I can tell you a funny, good story. Because I had my meeting in Springfield. I didn't get there until after 11 because I had to drive the friend home who rode with me to Springfield. And I get there about quarter after 11, and a couple of the guys I've started to get to know. Actually, they both work in the School of Music at the U of I. One of them teaches French horn, and I was like, oh, wow. And we were talking about that I used to play brass. And he's going to try to get me a ticket to his concert he'll be doing in September. He'll be doing a concert or a recital. Anyway, a guy got up to do Down with the Sickness by Disturbed, and the music started, and I'm starting to do my head bang. And Eli looks over at me and he says, this is your music. You can just tell. This is the kind of music you would sing. And I said, oh, I would love to be able to sing Indestructible by Disturbed, but I just can't make my mouth move that fast. And they both started laughing. But they were encouraging me to do some of my headbanging songs last night. So we had fun with it. So it was good. But
What do you
the one
mean,
guy
Mama's
sounds like Phil Collins. He sang a couple of Phil Collins
Mama, so
songs.
you
He
meant The
sounds
Simpsons?
just like him.
Confusion noises?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
Hey, this is gonna come out of nowhere, and Mama Z, you don't need to contribute to this. I will say, I think it was Nasis, right? Who was when we were playing with Lily earlier in the week.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with asking questions, Nasis. But I think you need to be mindful of asking people questions that are personal, especially about how and why they behave specific ways, or what they
Who are you
like or
talking about?
into.
What are you
I'm
talking
not.
about?
Stop, Mom. Please stop. I'm talking to someone in chat, not you. Just.
Oh, okay. I
You,
thought I
you
had
have
done
no
something.
awareness of the
Sorry.
situation. That's why I said you don't need to be paying attention.
Okay.
This person came into a call when we were in Monday, and I know you did not do it maliciously, but you left our friend feeling very awkward and uncomfortable because the questions were repeated and I would consider them impolite questions. It's one thing to be like, oh, hey, like, do you like men or women? Is like, oh, I see a flag on your character. What's that mean? But your questions were more probative than that. And they left our friend feeling uncomfortable. So I'm not asking for apology. I just want you to be mindful for the future that some questions are okay. Like asking like about the art style. That's Ducky's art style for Mama Z specifically. It's not the Simpsons
No,
at all.
they were making a joke because
Not
your
that I
mom
met
wants
the
to go to
Simpsons in
Springfield.
Springfield because the Simpsons live in Springfield.
Oh, well, to be fair, isn't Springfield in The Simpsons Springfield, Illinois?
No, there's lots of Springfields. There's a Springfield, Massachusetts. There's a Springfield, Ohio. Springfield could be anywhere in the Midwest.
There's a lot of Springfields.
I thought the reason why it was set in Illinois is because used to be a nuclear reactor in Springfield, Illinois.
No, there was one it wasn't in Springfield. It was somewhere else in Illinois.
Okay.
There was one,
No,
just
they
not
would
in
never
that
put it
city.
near the center of government. That would be too dangerous for our politicians.
True. Anyway, I'm not trying to be
Okay,
mean
I'm
to
getting
Sis.
ready
I
to
just wanted to
teleport
bring it
back
up
to you.
because it made our friend really uncomfortable, and we talked about it after the stream with her. And, like, I understood where she was coming from, and I don't think you meant it maliciously. Because there are plenty of people who ask rude questions, and they're intending it to be rude or offend someone. I'm looking around for HP and not finding any HP, Mom. Sorry. If you're
Teleport back to your home and go in the commons. That's what I did. Because I got 113 XP for just walking around the commons, what I did. And I'll go sit where we're supposed to go next. How's that?
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm not trying to, like, beat a dead horse. I just wanted to bring this up since you've been a pretty consistent chatter, and I don't have a problem with most of how you communicate or talk. It was just, I feel like, a little too probing. I don't know if you want to say any more on that, Duck.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, like, I don't disagree with anything Zealot said. I think a lot of it is just reminding yourself that, like, streamers are people. And, just, that's about it. Like, if you wouldn't go up to somebody IRL and ask them that kind of question, kind of thing, Like, there's a time and a place for certain conversations. Which, like, I know, like, me and Zealot are comfortable talking about sexualities and stuff like that. But I think a lot of the issue was that you were being very specific about certain things that made other people uncomfortable, like Zealot said in the call. But, it was also, like, I feel like it falls under the rule that a lot of people have in stream chats where, keep it relatively on subject kind of thing. Like, not that you can't ask questions, but, you're not playing 20 questions. You don't need to ask a bunch of
I think the question that came up that bothered them the most is, well, why do you like women? Which is, whether you meant it or not, is a very provocative question. Yeah. And it... For someone who is
because I mean, even I can't, like, answer that. Like, I don't know. I just
but for anyone who's in
women are pretty and nice sometimes. Like, I don't know.
It was more like, I think for anyone who's in the LGBT phrasing area, I have, like, no memory storage. I have shit memory. That's okay. That's why I'm not saying you're malicious. I do this with the Duck all the time. Where, like, I'll sit them down and I'll be like, so I have to talk about something, and they'll stare at me like I'm psychotic until I'm like, I know you don't remember, and I don't think it's malicious, but it made me upset anyway, so I want to address it, because at some point it will happen again if I don't say it, and at least maybe you'll retain that we talked about it, even if you don't remember doing it. And that's worked with the Duck. I think it works with a lot of people who might be have ADHD in some capacity. Because, like,
I heard you about to say on the spectrum. I'll kill you.
I didn't stutter.
I'm not diagnosed.
I totally didn't stutter.
Gun.
I totally didn't stutter. It totally wasn't an accident.
I was never diagnosed. These are allegations.
The funny thing is, I've had people tell me that I'm on the spectrum, and I'm one of those people that can focus and concentrate and remember everything that people have ever said to me, no matter how many years it's been. Yeah, because I fidget. I would doodle while I was sitting and listening. That meant I was on the spectrum. And I looked at him and went, what?
I think that's a lot of the issue, honestly.
It's just I multitask. Mom, and if I don't keep the various parts of my brain occupied.
Just interrupting with games just a little bit before we go back to discussion. There were 2 questions in the commons area, Mom, if you want to teleport to me.
Okay, I'm sitting at the one place that we're supposed to go to explore the stash.
Okay, can you mark it? Where I went to mark it and then teleport to me to pick up the 2 additional quests, please.
Okay, I will teleport to you.
After you mark it.
I'd said I was running to where we were supposed to go next.
Well, you can mark it, and then
I don't need to mark it. The arrows will lead me. It's not that far. It's just I don't know how to get back to you, so I'm teleporting to you.
But yeah, Gillerman and Birdie both have things. I think a lot of people. I've had a conversation with different therapists. The duck gets irritated because my current therapist is like, there'd be no point to it.
Close up my stupid screen.
If I like the current therapist and I've talked about should I pursue something like that, because like there are things in my behavior that match someone who has autism, but her attitude was, you don't need medication, you don't have any like prescriptive anxiety or depressive stuff that could be facilitated or exacerbated by being on the spectrum and not knowing what's going on. You don't have any focus issues in your workplace. You've not talked about being unable to like apply yourself or focus on like schoolwork or job, like the normal things.
I can't get rid of my menu for you. This is ridiculous.
Oh well,
I'm clicking the X and it won't go away.
Close your game and reopen it. I don't know, Mom.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? Who am I supposed to talk to? I'm sorry.
Gillermel and Bertle, who are both in the common area.
Well, I'm here with you in the stash. I thought you were in the common area for me.
I am. Turn around. We're in the commons area.
Turn around.
I was turning around, and
I put you by the two dudes you were supposed to talk to.
Put your ass back around.
Right here, Gillermel, and then Birdie up here.
I see him now.
I was like,
because of my stupid menu for you won't go away.
I close the game, like, or go back to the main menu. And come
I don't
want
to close the game until we're ready to close. I'm sorry. I just.
It's okay, Deceased. I mean, there's at this point, I'm bad with remembering people's faces, like, their names. I'll remember someone perfectly.
I was about to say
faces. I remember. I can even remember the relationships between people, but I am bad with names, and that's just something I deal with all the time. Is I'm really bad with names. And it's frustrating because I will see someone, I'll recognize them, and I won't remember their fucking name until I walk away. Because I'll get, like, frustrated, can't remember, and I'm like, well, I want to start a conversation and be like, hey, you!
Oh, hey, guy.
What's worse is, like, I'll remember someone's name who doesn't fucking matter. So, like, a year ago, before the shutdown of 2025, I was in my work cafeteria, and I saw a dude who I recognized immediately, because I fucking held his head up so he could vomit and not choke on his vomit our freshman year of college.
I was about to say, what?
And that fucker
really from your college?
Uh-huh.
Not grad school?
I was like, hey Chris, and he saw me, and it was like he went white in the face, like he stood staring at hell. And I was like, this fucker knows who I am, and he said nothing. And I was like,
okay, stay where you are. I'm going to look where the Oasis and Caravan is, because we're in Caravan.
I maybe laughed the entire time until I walked away, because I realized he couldn't remember who I was, but he remembered who I was, like what I had done for him.
He remembered what you helped him do, and that was embarrassing to him.
He just stone cold stopped talking to the person he was talking with, and the other guy's like, "Are you okay, Chris?"
No. My past was brought up.
Yeah, by existence. And I was like, wow, that's like the most amount of small world I've ever had in my entire life. Because, like, that dude was in the Chair Force Reserve program at my college, my undergrad. So I haven't seen this dude in, like, 12 years. I didn't really see him after our freshman year. And in our freshman year, he routinely got himself blackout drunk and threw up in the hallway. And was a liability for all the rest of us.
So, can I interrupt real world to back to game world? Can you bring up the map of Caravan? I'll tell you where the Oasis is.
Sure. I'm waiting.
Okay, is there a llama kind of face on the left-hand side?
A llama face on the left-hand side. I don't know what you mean.
Like showing one of the people that we might have to talk to. Like
Gotour? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about when you bring up your map of Caravan.
Okay, Mom, stop. You have my stream open, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want to play this guessing game.
Okay, no, you've got the map, and I never thought about looking at your stream. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you because I can tell you right now, and I see where you need to go, but you're not going to understand. On the left-hand side of the map, there is a face in a circle all by itself, back a third of the way up the map.
Is there a name box next to it that says Mother
Yeah, you just
Gultor?
did the name box over it. That face.
That face? Okay, Mother Gultor. That's what I asked you,
Okay,
and you said no.
now go over. There is a little ledge, and then there's a ledge with a gray thing sticking out of it.
Like to the right?
To the right.
Like,
to the right.
Like right here?
No, to the right of her. Not down, to the right.
I'm right of her. I don't.
No, you're up. You were down. Right there. Stop. Stop moving. Right above you, there's a little gray thing sticking out of the tan.
You need to remember there is a 1 minute stream delay between what you see on Twitter, on Twitch, and what I am doing actively. I'm just.
Anyway, do you see the little gray thing sticking out of the tan to her right?
Yeah, it's a bridge.
Okay, it's actually the little tan thing that's to the left of that bridge. That's a little bit higher, probably a different altitude, or is where it is. There's like a little brown knob that sticks down towards her circle to the right of her circle. And it's pointing towards that area.
Okay, I can't go that way. We'll go this
What else
way.
do we have to find besides the
Oh,
oasis?
hey, teleport to me. I found the oasis.
Okay, I'll teleport to you just a moment. What was the other thing we need to look for? And I'll bring it up next. But let me teleport to you and pray that I don't get stuck with your face on my screen again.
Cactus blooms. That's one thing for me.
Okay,
I forget names to the point where I try guessing names before I say my nickname for them. Oof, that's rare.
Okay, we found the oasis, and once again, I cannot close your screen.
Just go to
That
the
is
main
killing me.
menu and open and go back into your character. Just you don't
That's
have.
what I did the last time. I quit and then came back in.
It's probably a bug you're dealing with right now. You'll be dealing with it for the rest of the night. Maybe you need to update your game since there was
You
a
were gonna say the rest
No,
of
my
her
game
life.
did update, dear.
no there was a
It
big
does it automatically when you log in.
there was a big update when I logged in. You were already in the game when I logged in tonight. Remember?
It did that big update when I first logged in today.
It might have had another update. It doesn't just do it once per day. They routinely roll out like rolling updates on this game. It might have just been hosed over because you were in between updates. You don't know.
Okay, now I'm gonna go look for the cactus bloom. There's one in Caravan.
I don't know if there's one in Caravan. No, there's not.
Okay. Then I won't worry about it. Well, it got warm in here with the stupid warm outside.
Okay, so there are gold tours in Caravan we can go deal with, so I think we'll just do that since we're here already.
We're doing what?
The Gultor quests. We got 2 of them. You talked to Birdie and Guillermel over here. They both want us to beat up the Gultors. The Gulchers. Whatever they're fucking called.
Go, mama.
Is in the game with me right now. Why are you bringing her up?
They're called Joe Mama.
Oh, there they are. Okay, so defeat and collect or just the nomadic need? Nomadic needs or soft spot? Does it matter?
I don't think it matters since they both are defeat.
Okay.
I guess we'll this way.
I am at Gulcher's.
I'm right behind you.
Sorry.
We deal with this all the time. I don't know why there's such an intense delay sometimes between how Mom's game is seeing my character and my character.
Hey, babe.
Anyway.
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah, Meta returned this shit flirtatiously, so I just was mimicking it.
Okay.
What? Why are you surprised?
Okay.
I usually do the sound redeems when they get redeemed. I don't know why you're acting like that's strange all of a sudden.
It was less that was strange and more that I was concerned because
I
I
thought you were
didn't
like
process
growling
what you were
because of
doing.
me. Your frustration with me.
Oh, Lamau. Mom, I would just yell at you. I would never growl. That's so...
You were doing the
That, please.
That I'm so frustrated with you I can't think straight.
Ducks act like she never heard your shit. Okay, but like, I don't know. I don't anticipate when he's gonna go. Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. The duck has heard me shit before. I don't know why the duck is acting surprised by it.
Well, you don't sound like that when you shit.
No, usually it's like, God help me, please. Or I'm on my phone, like, hey, babe, listen to this video to see Vantress one. I'm just playing on
And then
repeat.
then I say no.
Charcoal Gorilla or Propane Gorilla?
Kill you.
Holy fuck, that did 1200 damage to you. Holy shit.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you say I'll kill you.
Okay, I was just like,
Yeah, but I always ignore when you say something violent.
hey, it's not violent. Technically, it's you being violent to yourself.
I think it's pretty violent. It's a pretty much an escalation from me shitting myself to you saying I'll kill you.
Okay, if you want to pull that, you were talking specifically about that stupid fucking Legend of Adventures short.
It's not a gorilla.
Watched so times that I haven't memorized.
I fear that the Winter Queen may not make it to these festivities.
Just 'cause
And there's gonna be a gorilla.
You can't score.
Just because there's a ghoulie doesn't mean you can't score.
Still awful. Hilarious, but awful.
Kids are going missing. You shouldn't trust us. We're just gonna make it worse.
I forgot that was one of them.
Oh hey, someone joined our fight. We have a fourth foe. Hello, DM Witherforge. It's just some random. Anyway, no, like, Mom, I love you, but if I was gonna yell at you, I would just yell at you. I would never go. It feels like such a stupid thing to do. Like it feels so larpy to be like, I gotta hulk up because I'm angry at you, like I'm 14 all over again. I love the descriptions, and thank you, Mama Z. You give me a good laugh and smile for the first time in a while. This trio is legendary. Yeah, we rage bait each other really hard on Wednesdays, and we have several friends who are like, I don't want to be in the call. And I always feel bad, but that's our dynamic.
We only have one IRL friend that loves whenever she comes to town, because then he gets to gaslight her.
That's because that's Jason. That's because Jason's a rage baiter too.
Also, we might have to figure out bed situation, because I don't know if he's coming up for Thanksgiving.
Look, we can always tell him to bring an air mattress when he comes up.
Well, and we have the couch.
Stairs bedrooms. I've got my in-law suite. I don't want to give up my basement suite.
Look, don't get too entitled. My parents are gonna like feel it from a distance. They're gonna get like spidey senses. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, I should visit."
This is my son.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Jason will probably complain at least if we put him in the room with Ryder. Of everyone who could be in our house at one moment. Jason, we need you to put the air mattress in Ryder's bathroom. What?
I thought you had two more bedrooms upstairs.
We do, but if we're if we for some reason had both you and Duck's parents in at the same time, and then Jason, who's having to move, who's moved southward and is going to come up every once in a while, over for Thanksgiving, that would be 3 different groups of people in this house having to have a bedroom. Which we have 3 bedrooms, but one of those is Ryder's potty. The other one is our suitcase and intimates room.
Well, I don't think we told your mom that like he basically ended up taking over that room.
Yeah, like it's become Ryder's personal.
Long story short, we found out a couple of months ago that part of the reason he wasn't eating regularly was because the area that we had his food in was too busy. Like there's too much around it.
He was anxiety eating.
Yeah.
And it's helped him a lot. He's throwing up a lot less. He still throws up occasionally when he overeats, but he's not throwing up like he used to, which is good.
Yeah, but it's only when he overeats.
And he's gaining weight again, and we can feel it. And his back doesn't feel bad like it did a couple months ago. But like part of that change has been like we have a water bowl upstairs and a food upstairs and a bathroom upstairs.
That kitty litter, where was it before?
It was in your bathroom.
Oh yeah, it was in my bathroom. Which my bathroom is not very wide. So the problem was that like in the the main floor bathroom, you can fit the kitty litter between like the sink and the toilet, but there wasn't enough room in my bathroom to do that. So my issue was that uh, I kept having to move his litter box in order to take shower. So we ended up putting it in the bedroom as well. So like Ryder just has a designated room.
So like we have our intimates closet
As well.
room with our suitcases, and we keep that door closed because like the suitcases, we don't use them most of the year.
Well, and we've also learned that Ryder thinks that corsets are for chewing on.
Damn it.
So
I got 2 of the 3 feathers.
No, I got 4 of 5 Gulchers, but I've got stuff going into my personal bank because my bag's too full again. God,
I wish I had that problem.
Well, okay, take care of it, Mom.
Huh?
Take care of it then.
Be back in a moment. So, Duck's parents are coming up at Thanksgiving as well?
No, we were saying
Oh,
there's
no.
there's a possibility. Like, you should never...
Yeah, I was making the joke of like, well, if you're coming up and Jason decides to come up, I feel like my parents are gonna get the spider tingles. It's like, wow, it seems like a good year to visit Duck.
Well,
But no, I
I'm not
doubt
doing
it.
a hotel. I did a hotel for 7 years with Zealot.
Yeah.
No, we're not
No,
saying
you're
that we
fine.
would kick you out of that house. We're saying it would just be crammed in the house because there'd be 3 different friends or family visiting all at once. And so, yes,
Well,
you could have the
without
in-law
telling
suite,
you.
but like it'd be noisy. Which I'd be okay with the noisy holiday. It's just being aware that Duck would go insane.
Mhm.
But that's because like I think again, your dad rage baits and you hate it, but I grew up in a house filled with rage baiters, aka my parents, so I'm used to it. And I don't have a problem with it like you do.
Well, I mean, that's also because you didn't grow up with him as a rage baiter.
No, I grew up with my dad and my mom rage baiting each other, and then occasionally teaming up and rage baiting me, and vice versa.
What are
Yeah,
you
see,
talking
no,
about?
my
I did.
my
Rage
parents,
baiting?
my parents
Mom,
notoriously.
do you know what rage baiting means, Mom? I'm just making sure.
No, I'm not.
No,
That's what are you talking about?
okay, so rage baiting is at the lightest sense starting a fight because you can. But sometimes it can be for a fun reason, like saying something someone will react to really poorly, like
Actually, for me, it was my way of blowing steam so that I didn't kill someone.
right, that's rage baiting. I like even if it's doing it for a quote unquote healthy reason, that's still rage baiting. I was just saying I grew up in an environment where dad would provoke you because he knew you needed to get it off. You would provoke yourself because you needed to get it out. And I am the child of 2 shit stirrers. How am I not going to be a shit stirrer?
Just be built better.
It's cursed. 2 moms sitting in a house 5 feet apart because they would fight if they were closer. What?
We don't know. We have not confirmed this theory.
No, but the minute she starts saying stuff to you, like you said, no, Doug, I will tell you. The minute she starts talking to you like she did on the video call when you guys got married, I will not back down from that. I will not talk to my daughter-in-law in my daughter-in-law and my son's house. That's not her house like that.
No, that's fair.
Me eating popcorn going, man, this is highly entertaining.
Yeah.
Because I think they will find out that they may not want to rage bait me.
Oh no, Doug would hear
No,
that.
My dad's fine.
Yeah, Doug would hear that and go, "Oh, that's so hilarious," and just start vibing and ribbing. And he would take it as much as he gives it. Like, Doug doesn't come off like he's gonna get offended. But
I can't believe you're doxing my father.
oh yeah, because I totally said his last name. Anyway, but Miss Donna, oh my god.
The way she talked to you on your wedding day, I'm sorry. No.
I mean,
she ain't doing that kind of head bob. You guys can't see it, but that's what I'm doing.
I mean, see, you have to understand that, like, every time I interact with her, I have fun with it, and I think it annoys her, because she'll say something smart. She'll say something smart, and then I'll just be like, that's okay, Donna. I get to take your wife home with your daughter home with me the night or something like that. And her face just goes like red. And I like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, yeah,
Not sleep with
I
you?
remember what it was.
She's my wife.
The first time you did it, at least in public, was one of the days that we ate at Cracker Barrel when you first picked me up. Because I slid the ticket over to Zealot because Zealot was being cute and he was paid for everybody, and I slid it over to him, and she made a comment of like, "Oh well, you better not get used to giving him the bill," and I was just like, "Bitch." So what do I do? Hello?
Wow.
But, yeah, my mom...
Okay, but you don't, you don't need to fight for us because, like, anytime she says something, I say something snappy, and she has this look of, like, she wants to tear me a new one, and then she gets immediately scared like she did the first time she met me back in 2023, when she told Duck she was gonna kick my ass, she would kill me if she needed to, and then they met me, and Doug was like, "Hi, Zealot," and Donna was quiet the entire time.
Yeah, we don't look.
Because they realized.
I'm pretty sure that woman's like bipolar. I don't even know.
But I also feel like I don't think about how intimidating I look, but I think I probably scared the shit out of your parents.
I mean, probably. I mean, I don't think you scared my dad though, because my dad's a bigger guy.
The way I come off, you don't think they're going to be a little bit intimidated by me?
Oh no, Doug likes feisty women. What are you talking about?
Well, not my dad.
I can be.
I honestly, I don't know how you intimidate my dad. To be honest with you, other than like,
no, I just want to intimidate your mom into being silent.
That's easy. You breathe. Anyone breathes, and she.
Except for me.
No, you just gotta be snappy back. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
And then she gets.
It's hard to be snappy back. I never could be snappy back at my parents. I never could.
There are meetings where I had y'all's death stares.
I've tried to talk to my dad in recent years, and it's only because
where I wish I had y'all's death stares.
Oh yeah, like Shaman has seen me just stare someone down before, so it's not surprising to want that. And mom has a death stare that is like, if I could kill you,
I've had people tell me that my death stare, when I stare at somebody, it's not just you're dead; it's you're dead, buried for 5 days.
Yeah.
I don't know if Shaman ever saw my death stares. People at Winterworth.
I don't know.
I mean, Shaman's been at Winterworth. He's probably seen at least one or two.
Yeah, but he may not have been there when I've dealt with the people.
Shaman has also seen me try my best not to eye roll someone in the middle of a conversation. So, and like I
have audible eye rolls.
It's really hard.
I think I actually got told to shut the fuck up earlier today. Actually, because I rolled my eyes until. I don't remember what the conversation was. I just remember, like, I tried to fight the eye roll, and then you said something, and my brain was just like, I roll more?
I think I was on the phone with you at work, and I said, just shut up, because I could feel the eye roll. Because I was like, I don't need this right now. I'm at work. I sit there and give the smile of, if you see the smile, waver, run.
Yeah. Yeah, Minnow's that kind of personality of, like, if you see, like, a twitch in the smile, I'm like, all right, I'm leaving. Hey, I'm scared.
In college, I had people tell me I have, like, the anime bad guy smile, where, like, it's too much of a smile, there must be danger. Because, like,
like when people talk about, like, it's too toothy or something, yeah.
Or like, because I can dead eye really good too. I'm sure Shaman has seen me dead eye, and I haven't realized I was dead eyeing.
You're welcome. That's me.
We're like, I'm not disassociating. I'm losing my humanity in real time. Like,
and me, I'm just picturing you.
Okay, I'm teleporting back to you. I've dumped enough out of my bag, so I can now collect loot again.
Again, this is why, like, I talked with my therapist about, like, my nighttime routine this past last therapy session. She's like, oh yeah, that's normal. Because, like, I was talking about how, like, I sometimes ask the duck to, like, give me an hour after work. I need to watch something that's, like, Schadenfreude-based content where I gotta get my negativity out because I'm really toxic sometimes after work. And I was explaining, like, what I watch. I'm like, I feel kind of bad while watching it. comma, but I gotta get that ill out of me to be a nice husband. Because if I don't,
And you wondered why I did time management games on my computer?
that
Because
just
I could get
pisses you
frustrated.
off. How does that help?
No,
I just
actually,
watched like a death
okay,
montage from
stop,
Casino. It's
stop.
entirely different vibe.
Your dad couldn't figure it out, and then he all of a sudden realized I get frustrated at and I yell at the game, and it means I'm yelling at the game instead of somebody else.
Oh no, I'll watch like a death montage and just get like the, yeah, he had it
I
coming.
can't do that because that upsets me. I don't want to see people die.
I'm not watching real life death. I watch that for a living. I don't need that anymore. It's the Hollywood. I know, and it's too Hollywood that I my brain is immediately like, I know this isn't real. People don't die like that. Like I was explaining that to
Yeah,
my
but
therapist.
see, I can imagine because I used to read true crime. Anything that they do in Hollywood is based off of something somewhere. And it's like somebody really did die like that. And my brain goes to that fact because I read true crime when I wanted to be a lawyer.
Again, I've watched people die in ways that are
I know
disturbing.
you've watched people die, but I was reading true crime because I thought it would give me experience in understanding how people think and stuff. Maybe it gave me
This
too
is
much.
why I really like running between work and home, and why living in the desert sucks because it delays the brain dump. Yeah, I mean, you chose the desert job for better pay and education, but yeah, I mean, he thinks the desert's not a good place to run.
I
Not
mean,
unless you do
unless
one of
you
the
like
indoor
the crunchy
places.
t-shirts.
You talked over each other. What did both
Sorry.
of you? What did you both of you say?
I said you were talking about the desert, so I was like, you were saying it's not a great place for running, and I was like, unless you like crunchy t-shirts.
The sad thing is, it's 107 where you are, Shaman. My friend that lives in Oklahoma, it's been over 105 for her all week.
Oh,
Too.
like Oklahoma. There was a meme back at the end of June, which was Oklahoma must die, not because they wanted anyone bad to happen, but because it got to 130 only
Yeah.
in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
All of the rest of the Southwest
And
was like
even worse is-
115.
Even worse is my friend has asthma.
Yes.
And the week before we went to Arkansas, met in Arkansas for the fun event, she dealt with the Sahara winds hit Oklahoma.
Yeah, no,
I said, "You
Shaman.
mean actual Sahara desert dust?" She's like, "Yeah. Supposedly the winds brought the Sahara dust to Oklahoma. Basically,
Shaman,
the
just
winds
to-
were blowing so hard."
You've seen meteorological maps, right, Shaman, where they have the color of temperatures, and usually purple is the holy fuck, it's bad, don't go outside. It's usually like 120. Did you know that they had to make a map and they had to choose like a deeper purple for Tulsa because it got to
Oh my
a
God.
132 high back at the end of June in Tulsa? And so like the internet was like, who in Oklahoma pissed off God? Why does Oklahoma have to
I don't
die?
know.
It's just-
Oh, he was saying 120 Fahrenheit.
well, yeah, 120
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
that's
Yeah,
what she was
degrees.
telling me. My friend does Fahrenheit. Yes.
Like 120 was like the rest of it, but like Tulsa got up to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 45 Celsius. Which, like, anyone who knows Celsius, no one goes out above 25 Celsius is my recollection.
Yeah.
Because like, so like 30 is like, wow, you're drinking water every hour. 35 is drinking water every half hour. When it hits 40, you just don't
You're
go
done.
outside.
You just yeah.
Like I could do the quick maths on that.
Well, and that's why I felt bad for our friend that like he did that week or so in London, whatever they were going through the heat wave.
130 minus 32.
Minnow did it. He said it's 48 Celsius. Minnow's faster than you.
After this combat, I think I need to end because I still have stuff to do before I go to bed, and it's 10:30 my time.
.120 Fahrenheit is 48 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's stupid dangerous. Yeah, that's why I was like, but it was impressive to me because like the Southwest is usually shitty with temperature in the summertime. But like,
Yeah, but Oklahoma's not the Southwest. Oklahoma's the plains.
it's part of the Southwest. It gets put in geographic region. It gets put with Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona more often than not. But it's supposed to be the most temperate of the 4 Southwest states. being the worst. It's just like, who did that? That's just a hot summer
where
where
I'm from.
Canada? Where in Canada do you get to almost 50 degrees Celsius outside? That, like, I guess maybe Alberta or Saskatchewan? But, like, because, like, coastal Canada doesn't usually get that warm because you got the Arctic flow. And BC shouldn't be that. I guess, no, BC summer should be, like, nice Seattle summers, like 60s, 70s, and 80s. I guess it'd have to be, like, the Midwestern Canadian provinces. But even then, you guys should be more temperate. Oh, forest fires. Yeah, your summer's been hell.
Yeah, because I'm getting all the smoke from the forest fires.
I was like, wait a minute. My brain's like,
gonna say,
there's got to be something there.
Yeah.
Forest fires.
It's the wildfires. And there's some even in Kansas or north of Oklahoma. They've got some fires too.
Oh, yeah.
Not in Canada, but in the U.S. I don't remember where it is.
California has one going on.
Washington State has one going on.
I thought there was one in Florida.
Washington State, there's a whole bunch of the pet shelter things that I'm getting emails from because of the people having to vacate, and their pets being left behind.
Yeah, there is the answer. Yeah, I forgot about all the forest fires. It is... Casually having a cloud of smoke accelerate your temperatures is pretty brutal. Nothing like having the greenhouse gases make your summer worse. Because, like, the issue with
shit, it even affected us for, like, a couple weeks there.
Yeah, I mean, but, like, it didn't affect us too bad temperature-wise. It fucked us over air quality-wise. But, like... like, most of
That's
Canada...
why all the asthmatics are having problems this summer here in the central part of the United States.
I ain't asthmatic, but it's been kicking my ass. Past couple years were worse. Well, that's because... so I watched a documentary that was explaining the fact that, like, in several Canadian provinces, they're having the issue of a tundra blaze, which is basically the permafrost melts in the summertime, but when it's cold out and it freezes, it doesn't kill the fires. And so you have burning embers that survive winter. And then the minute it thaws, you would think, oh, everything's wet, but instead,
no, it spreads.
It spreads like wildfire because, like,
Jesus.
Well, no, if stuff's wet, it's not going to burn. It's just going to smoke, and that's where all the smoke's coming from.
Well, no. Like the tundra doesn't melt wet. The tundra melts dry because the blaze is underneath it. So instead of actually having saturated wet debris that smokes a bunch, instead you get huge amount of fire, and the smoke just comes from the sheer amount of things burning, rather than smoky from water moisture. Because, like, most of the Canadian wildfire has been, like, carbon released from dead wildlife, like, from, like, dead plants and stuff. Because, like, in the tundra, when it was freezing over, most of that stuff was dead. And they've been also having the issue in Canada that the tundra isn't going as deep anymore because those eternal blazes keep going, and it's actually fighting off freezing conditions. So, like, it's getting warmer every year in Canada because they're not putting out the fires every year. And I was just like, so why aren't they putting out the fires every year?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's because, like, there are fires in Nunavut that no one can get to. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But that's fucked. I literally, like, remembering, like, my dad talking about, like, there were colonial reports from the 17 to 1800s when they were, like, with Western expansion, where, like, colonists going that way were like, the entire countryside was ablaze with fire yesterday.
Underground fires?
Oh, yeah, because forest fires have been a thing in this continent since before the white showed up. The Native Americans didn't have forest fires.
I was asking that the Steve said something about...
The problem is, if you don't clear the dead brush and the dead trees,
Move, Mom.
Lightning strikes our forests a lot. And
Move,
if they
Mom.
strike the dead stuff,
Move,
it
Mom.
starts fires.
Move, Mom.
I moved.
Also, no, that's what I mean by the tundra blazes, is the permafrost is the ground level, and the tundra blaze is underneath it.
Are you done? Did you get all yours?
I got both quests, yes.
I don't know if I got both. Let me check, because Bertie and Guillermo.
Yes. But yeah,
Okay.
no, none of it is the size of the Southwest, from my recollection. It might be bigger than the Southwest, as one singular Canadian province.
Okay, Southwest including Texas?
Yes.
Oh.
Not like you have to understand in terms of landmass of the world, Russia's the largest country, and Canada is number 2 from my recollection. China is number 3. We're like number 5 because Brazil is technically bigger than us. And like Canada is huge, and it's mostly due to most of the like absent of population but
Most
wildlife
excellent.
provinces.
Your
Like
efforts
none
efforts
of
and
it,
cultures have not gone up in
which
vain.
is mostly reserved for like the Aleutian Inuit people of the region, the natives who don't like organize in cities like the rest of the state the country does. And so,
Can we-
like, they don't have like a force of people to go out and fight fires. It's just not
Well,
reasonable.
yeah, if they're not.
Zealot,
Yeah.
do we want to go stop wherever we're going to start next time? I really do need to.
Yeah,
close
we
up.
could let's go to explore the stash back in
Okay.
Agrabah.
Okay.
There should be a carpet over here to go.
There's
to
right
Agrabah.
here, floating carpet. Yep.
But you know, Shaman, I know Canada is big. It's one of my fun facts is like I like the fact that like, oh, Greenland I think is like number 4, 5, or 6 in terms of country size, because no map actually depicts properly how fucking huge Greenland is.
Because it's the whole ice versus land mass under the ice.
even with not even that including, it's just like there's no way to
I'm at the
properly.
stash if you want to teleport to.
There's no
Okay.
map that doesn't look heavily distorted about the size of the rest of the world if you try to capture the proper size of Greenland.
We're quitting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a good night, Mom.
Well, good night, everyone. Good night to the feed, and I'll hopefully talk to you all next week. Shaman, take care of yourself.
He's busy making your mom jokes.
Yeah, he made a your mom joke at Minnow. That's just
What do
fantastic.
you mean? Minnow? I don't understand.
Minnow
from,
Minnow made a well, you know what else
from,
is big, and
regular
then
show.
Shaman made a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Damn, Minnow.
You know what else is massive, Minnow? That's all that came to mind immediately was Ninja being like, you know what else is massive?
No,
Ugh.
did you not see what Minnow replied in chat?
Well, yes, but also true. Ouch.
Yeah. That's why I was like, ooh, fierce man.
I'm just watching people's mothers get killed in the streets right now.
Yeah,
That's
just in the
fucked up.
streets. It's fucked up. Do you want to stay on for a bit, or you want to find somebody wait?
I'm going to stay on for a little bit. I was going to play a word game.
Oh, Jesus.
I figured you were still arting over there.
Yeah. My belly. No. Your belly's not that big. Shut up.
Why are you attacking your belly? Hello?
Because, I don't know. He's not homophobic, but he's pretty minnophobic.
That's crazy.
What? Being minnophobic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's pretty big dumb of Minnow to be minnophobic.
I second this.
Tell that body is more if to go pound and sand minnows.
Yeah. Simply get good. Dum be dum bum bum be dum bum 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 be dum bum bum be dum bum.
What's wrong with me? It's Disturbia, right?
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
The phone
way
don't
past
even
that
ring.
part. Way past that part, my love.
I know.
But yes.
It felt like a monster.
Yeah? I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
I feel like a monster. Oh, but I did it like Toad.
Ah. That's not Toad.
No, it's more like Gollum.
Yeah, I was like, that's definitely Gollum. It's definitely not Toad. What the fuck happened to Toad, bro?
He got killed by Gollum. He had the bring.
I fucking guess so.
Hi, Minnow, you're muted. You're unmuted.
Okay.
Aw, shit.
Wow.
That you had to tell him he was muted.
Wow. Minnow came in here and self-identified. I'm so proud of him.
Disturbia. Disturbia. Bumpy dum bum bumpy dum bum bum bumpy dum bum 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 bumpy dum bum bum. But yeah, I might take your mom's advice, and if I can't do if I can't do cover shifts, I might look at like the library or something. Um, Part of my problem with the jobs is also my brain immediately thinks retail because there's always retail positions open. But the reality is like there's less mentally painful jobs that I could do. I just I don't want to go back to customer service if I can.
Yeah, I understand. I feel like we don't have a whole lot of options. So
Oh no, I know.
so it's just trying to
That's why-
suggest options that aren't just a kicks right in the dick.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah.
All right, I put over to Hearts of Iron because I realized I haven't played some Hearts of Iron in a while. Because my wife constantly goes, "You're playing the Age of Empires game too often." How do you feel about the 6 to 10 a.m. Lowe's shift? Oh my god. It's time to do some inventory.
Also, not to be that person, but I don't speak Spanish.
Well, you'll learn.
True.
Retail without the people. Yeah, but way too much inventory.
Oh
KYS in
God.
Minecraft.
God. Christ. God. No, I mean, I can look at jobs. My problem is that my brain immediately, like I said, immediately jumps to like the shitty retail jobs that are, always hiring because they make you want to die. So, but if I'm doing like 9 to 3, I could probably find, somewhere to work, whether it's like I would love to just get like an office job where I don't do shit and I could just doodle all day. That would be great. But then they want to pay me like bare minimum. Talking a lot. I was distracted I was distracted by a good point and got it done. Yeah. It's okay, I get you. I have we have friendos that stream that I will leave their streams open while I'm doing like dishes or cooking a lot of the time. Oh my goodness. If you like cooking, go do food prep. It pays well and you only have to deal with cutting veggies, not yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. A lot of the time, my problem was that I had jobs where I did food prep, but they, like what? Okay, like whenever you work at Subway, for example, and this kind of applies to Papa John's as well, but more so for Subway because there's no delivery aspect. Whatever you're one of the quote unquote sandwich artists, you do everything. You prep, you pull things to thaw for the next day, you make the food, you ring up the people's, all of the things. Yeah, it's a fun name, except for the fact that when I'm genuinely looking for art-related jobs, it literally always comes up, and I'm like, can you not ruin my keywords? Sandwich artist, yeah. I mean, Subway's not terrible. It just depends on a lot of those retail jobs just depend on the management and who who who's in charge and how they treat people. Because I've had retail jobs where I didn't have any issues with my coworkers. I've had retail jobs where I hated all my coworkers. Um,
The reason why like that brought them up was because I pointed out like the sheets near us are hiring, and they're like putting like signs for 16 or 18 if you want to be a manager. And I made a comment one day. I was like, "Hey, you can apply for this," and they looked at me like, "No." And I'm like, I only brought up the sheets because they're not on the main roads, so you will not deal with the dude who rolls off the road and is fucking creepy. You'll just deal with the dude who's just fucking creepy because he lives here.
yeah, but I don't want to deal with creeps.
I know.
I dealt with enough weird, sweaty people whenever I was in hot tabbing.
Yeah, but those were just Karens.
No,
Oh, you dealt with teenagers too? My bad.
honey, they were not teenagers. They were grown-ass adults. Like, been clean every time I stop at them. Yeah, that's true. Every time we've been to one, it's been fine. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I could think about it.
I wasn't suggesting you work at like the Wawa though. Holy fuck, that's too close to the main road. You would go insane. That Wawa has also horrendous amounts of crazy people show up at it. I would be worried
Yeah.
about you. Um,
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to work
and
there.
I wasn't telling you to work like food retail because I know you talked about the hell hours of like cookout, and like I remember the hell hours at McDonald's. I don't want like a kid
Yeah.
working that's fine, but like you don't make a living wage at one of those places. You make a get
Yeah.
by wage.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what did you say, Minna? Sandwich artist, that's me. I mean, not doxing. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you work at a pizza place.
Wow, I can't believe you just doxed his job. That's fucked up, Duck.
Yeah, yeah. Look up every pizza place in the
He's working
tri-state
at the
area.
pizza place.
The pizza place. Did you know that there's a place that is apparently called not Starbucks?
That wouldn't surprise me.
And they actually got sued by Starbucks and won because the name is literally not Starbucks.
Well, I mean, that's stupid of Starbucks to sue them. So like,
Yeah, but anyway, Maggie told me about that the other day, and I was like, man, I don't actually. I'm gonna Google that now. Where are these? Hot Topic is good where I live, but Spencer's is not. It's weird and bad, and only creeps or bored teams that want to mess around get in trouble. Yeah, that was part of the issue that I had. Oh, I'm sorry. I think uh I think it's dumb Starbucks, not struggling coffee shop. Oh, yeah. So it was a pre-existing coffee shop and they renamed it to Dumb Starbucks. About as stupid as Bucky's suing a local business in Beaver Creek. I know. I saw that. That was so fucking dumb.
that sounds very on point though for Bucky's.
Yeah. We're protecting our brand. My brother in Christ, where in the Southeast is a fucking beaver? Tell me, please. Enlighten me.
Justice to your mom. Sorry, not your mom.
things.
That's just
Yeah.
a your mom
Well,
joke.
oh yeah. What I was saying, Nasis, is that the mall that I used to work in Virginia, um, we don't live near it now, but ow. Uh, sorry, my nose is doing the thing where it burns like I'm gonna sneeze, but I'm not sneezing. Um, the problem with the one that I worked at the Springfield Mall was that it was next door to oh, what's that? That's it's like a skate shop, but like it's not an actual skate shop. It's a corpo skate shop. Oh fuck.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't. I remember. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the
Minnow,
name.
yeah, Minnow might know because I think Minnow complained about having one in the Mall of America. Um, fuck, that's gonna bother me because I don't remember the name. Anyway, long story short, there was a corporate, it's a corporate skate shop. Sure, whatever, fine. But they, for whatever reason, had like a back room area where you could literally skate for some unknown fucking reason. Mind you, this was on the second floor of the mall. So like everybody and their mother could feel them doing kick flips in the like adjacent stores. Not to mention you could hear it too. Um, so that was like 90% of like the annoyance. Most of the time when it came to Hot Topic, my issues were people a lot of it when I moved out here was corporately they were putting a lot of pressure on cashiers to they were pressuring cashiers, like anybody who worked the register, to essentially kind of harass people and be like, hey, welcome in, do you have an account with us? We can check and see if you have any reward points as soon as they came in the door. And I was just like, me and also a lot of my coworkers, including the store manager, were just like, do they not realize how antisocial the people that shop at Hot Topic are? And it's like, oh no, they do. They just don't give a fuck. Because Hot Topic is a weird intersection of actual alternative people working there and running it versus the larger corporation part that just wants money. I complained about the putt-putt golf right above us. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. It's is it like Zoomies? I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Zoomies. It's Zumiez, apparently. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh,
It's
they
a
used to be a shoe company for skaters. That's why they're a skate
yeah,
store.
yeah. And now it's just kind of a weird, mostly clothing, some skate stuff in the back, and shoes.
Well, it's because skating
It's
as
a
a
weird.
hobby stopped being a thing because like the modern generation doesn't skate.
Well, yeah. Well, and a lot of it's because, like, I mean, there are a lot of people in the 90s and early 2000s that skated, but then a lot of places started implementing anti-skating, like, laws and rules. So a lot of people stopped. Also because, like, skating became affiliated with, like, crime, despite the fact that most people that skated weren't actually criminals in any actual aspect, but it's fine. It's the same thing of like, people who get tattoos are criminals, and I'm like, yes, my Princess Tutu tattoo and my dice pun on my thigh, very, I got that. Stick
Illegal.
and poke.
You're a horrible person.
Yep, stick and poke in the women's prison. We had a Zoomies, was in the mall, but they didn't do skating in-house. No, that was what was weird. In the mall that I worked at in Mississippi, we weren't close to the Zoomies, but I walked past it because this is the part where I remind you that I worked at both Hot Topic and Claire's. So sometimes I wouldn't move my car. I would literally just walk to the other place. Anyway, but there was a Zoomies there, and they didn't have that shit either. Like, they sold the skating stuff, like the boards and the wheels and, all the stuff. But, like, they didn't let people skate in-house. I don't know what kind of crack the people in the Springfield Mall were on, and hopefully for the sanity of the people that still work there. Like, hopefully they don't do that anymore. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's fucking dumb. It was really annoying too because like they had complained, but the mall security just wouldn't do anything about it. Like we would literally complain about it because they would be skating on the tile in the we were right outside the food court, and they would be skating on the tile, and I was just like, one, they're going to damage the property. Like tile is not made to be skateboarded on. Second of all, if they hit a crack, they're going to splatter their face all over the floor in front of God and everybody because it was white tile. So yeah. But my main thing with Hot Topic is like I wouldn't mind going back to Hot Topic, but I don't know about the one local to us. Like I don't know a lot about the team there. Because the one thing that I did enjoy about being in Springfield was that the people I worked with were really nice. And very understanding. Like I said, Hot Topic is a very interesting thing because like it's a weird mix of there are a lot of people that work for Hot Topic that are very alternative and anti-corpo, but at the same time still obviously like subscribe to some corporately owned things, you know? Um, but you know, the long story short is that in this day and age, there's not a large corporation that's going to advocate for smaller stuff unless it goes viral. So
Yeah.
send a scout in like Z2, see if they're good. I don't know. Well, that was the worst part is that like you could hear them skateboarding. It wasn't they weren't subtle about it. It was just like the mall cops didn't care. That was pretty much it. But yeah. But yeah, a lot of my issues with some of the like the kind of entry level retail jobs is that a lot of times people that work there are very immature or very catty in nature, and that's something that I just long term I just can't fucking deal with. So like I would unironically rather work with like Mama Zealot was saying, I would unironically rather work with like a librarian versus like a 40-year-old who peaked in high school.
That's crazy.
Like as rough as that sounds, but
That'll take care of the rest.
husband,
Yep.
do you want to keep playing for a while?
I play for like another half hour, so if you want to read into me, that's fine.
Okay. I'm tired enough that like I don't want to start something new.
That's fair.
It's an old saying, so sleep sometime soon. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta play around with it tomorrow before I go live. So I'm having the specific issue of when I'm so like obviously this stream we haven't had any issues tech wise. It's something about my capture card. So I'm gonna try and try like maybe swapping my capture cards and seeing if that helps. Because stream tomorrow is supposed to be I don't remember what game I signed up for. I know it's at 2 with Lily. That's about it.
Is that the food one?
Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't remember. This is why part of the reason why I made a schedule room in my server so I can look at my own schedule. Let's see. Thursday. Oh, Goblin Cleanup. Yeah, Goblin Cleanup at 2. Lily is a friend of mine that I met last year during the VTuber SummerSlam, and it is her. Yesterday was her birthday, so she's been doing a little birthday week. I tried to stream last night playing Mecha Chameleon, but my computer said no, and it was like already 2 a.m., so I wasn't gonna fight it. But since the start time's not until 2 p.m., I'll try and mess around with it beforehand and probably do a couple test streams just to see if I'm still having the issue. Because I know Zealot mentioned that it could be the capture card, or it could be my output settings. But it's something. It's clearly something graphical because it's. Do they have a model? Yeah, it's the same person I was playing. We were playing Raft with on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. She has a model. I don't remember the name of the program she uses. She has a. I know she has a 3D model though. Meow, meow, meow. You okay? Your tummy's very like protruding right now. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna raid Zealot, and yeah. I'll probably make a post maybe tomorrow morning, letting you guys know that like I'm gonna be running a couple test streams, to get stuff working. So description. Oh yeah, you're fine. Actually, I don't have brain cells, but you know what I do have? I made her art for her birthday. Oh, it's loading. I was wondering if this was a Kelly Clarkson song. Alright. Ow. This lily. It's a lily. Them. Yeah! She got purple and brown hair. But yeah, I drew this for her birthday and sent it to her yesterday. She has eyeballs somewhere. Oh, there's her eyeballs. There it goes. Yeah, I made her a little guy. Yeah. Hi, boy. Yes, I know. I need to go bed and do your medicine. All right, but yeah, we're gonna raid into Zealot, and Zealot's probably gonna raid into Lily. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably raid into Lily.
That's also when Z was talking about them. Oh, Zealot. I was like, who? Oh, yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
Yep, the circle has filled. It is in bed who I was talking about.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna raid over to the Fed man.
No way.
I will see you tomorrow. Definitely at 2 p.m. Before then, I'll probably be on and testing shit. Zealot's not gonna say bye because he's
bye.
Cool.
I'm still here, so you're gonna still hear me when you come over to the other side.
Hi, Ryder boy. I see you pawing. Can you give me a minute?
No.
I'm trying to do the streamer thing.
No, that's crazy.
Boy, he's jumping in my lap.
That's hilarious. He's like, I want attention. Meow.
Yeah, he was doing the thing where he was up on his hind legs and pawing at me.
Aww.
And then he jumped up. But at least your beans weren't cold that time. Your beans are usually cold.
Progress.
Is your tummy okay? Why is your tummy so squishy?
It means he's hungry. He's probably not eaten recently.
Oh yeah, I gave him wet food earlier, by the way, because.
Oh, then be prepared for Fro.
His food had been piling up around lunchtime.
Did you put it back in the tower and?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I gave him wet food, and I put the powder in it too.
Okay.
Meow! I know. Yeah, you very much. Despite your protests, I am actively trying to get off the computer.
No, Mom.
Oh, hi,
Fake news.
Katie.
Hi, cat. Wizard one looks different. Oh yeah, we just ended. we were.
Oh, did you not change? You didn't change the
I
category.
haven't changed the category for the last half hour.
Bitch, it's been in a half hour now.
No,
The
I
way you're
wasn't. No,
going
I
is
did.
good.
I just started playing the game like 10 minutes ago. It took that long to load.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Let me out.
I don't believe you.
You get a boy cuddles. Easy boy. Shedding all over my face, but it's fine. I still love you.
Yeah, he had it coming.
Fucked up.
It's not fucked up. He loves you.
He does love me.
He likes fucking on you too. Get that, Mom. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah, a
you.
little homophobic. Okay, well, I'm trying to raid you. It's not going well.
Okay.
My computer's just shitting itself. Huh.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, did it go?
Hey, there's a Wade. Hi, Wadeas. Welcome on in. We're playing a little war game, and then we're gonna raid into Lily here in about 20 minutes. But yeah, I didn't change the category because haven't been playing the war game for a whole lot, and won't be playing it.
Wow, bad streamer, bad streamer, bad streamer.
It's okay. I'm I don't care.
Crazy.
This is what Wizard 101 is in the year of our Lord 2026. Clearly.
Yeah, I think that was a Twitch issue because I pressed the button multiple times, and it just didn't. I'm not entirely sure what was going on, but it was something. Ryder boy, love of my life, be nice.
No. Throw hands.
I'll come down there and throw hands at you, sir.
Okay. Do it.
No, you'd like it too much.
You're right. It's because I love my wife. It's crazy. Okay, AI, you're not supposed to just, get yourself killed by running that headlong in. We had the troop advantage.
I'm hopping off. Goodbye forever, chat.
Oh, wow. Goodbye, wife. Goodbye forever.
Hopping. Yep, goodbye forever. Won't see you ever again.
Yep, real. Get out of my life. Alright, maybe we can circle. That'd be pretty cool. I think we're gonna hit another guy here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh. These guys should have enough breadth of territory that we won't lose that now. So this is Hearts of Iron 4, but it's not World War II. It's called Kaiser Redux. It's a world in which the Germans won World War I. So I'm playing the commie French, and we're trying to make the Germans have a bad day in China by supporting the Kuomintang and the revolutionaries and overthrowing the oligarchic dictatorship that runs the economy in the country. Because Germany bad. As soon as you're ending your stream, a big storm just started. Okay, well, stay safe, Nusis. The Midwest has been ravaged really badly recently with a bunch of bad storms, so do your best, stay in shelter. I grew up in tornado country, so, I get, hiding in a bunker or in the basement, as it were. There were many nights where we were just like, oh, it's time to go to the basement again. What the hell? Oh, that's just a weird looking mountain. Let's see. Do that. Okay, these boys are gonna pick up party as well. And then my shovel boys will get an extra guy here shortly. Now, Germany is not bad. Well, in this mod, the king of Germany is still around, and he's kind of a crazy guy. And he wants to kill all the little Reds. The Reds are democratic nations. I'm leading a democracy. We're not the bad guys. Also in this mod, at some point, the United States will blow up and cease being a functional government. Or Herbert Hoover will have a third term. It would be great. Oh, nope. Oh, we're going to probably have a fall apart of the country. Sometimes Charles Curtis can do the right thing and save the United States, but most times the United States will blow apart. Basically, this mod has a United States Civil War Part 2. A lot of people who are in the community of Hearts of Iron who played the Kaiser Redux stuff LARP about Civil War stuff, so I'm not being political with it. It is a fun Civil War in the sense of, like, gameplay mechanic-wise, and using, like, inherent rifts that existed in 40s America and 30s America. But I don't play it a whole lot because it makes my head spin. Because it's really hard to do anything with it. It's meant to just basically bog down. So if you like playing the war, like doing all the tactical combat part, it's great. I do not. I am okay without tactical combat. I do like the insurgencies like I'm supporting here because I don't have to do the full battle. And there is a value to it if I can cause this insurgency to work. But I don't like actually playing out like the Civil War stripe because like it is a headache. Ooh. My Marine divisions suck. They don't have a lot of warm bodies. So I'm having to wait until I can pick up. Oh, nope, I don't want to do Marines. I want to do that and then give them shovels. Okay. Because I'll do that. And we can go to extensive conscription now. And then now we come over to our Marines. And I think it's if I do 7 and 2, it's too expensive. So we'll wait till we get 45. That's a good amount of manpower and political power, so we'll pick that up. You're in a metal box. Fair. I spent most of the times when we were like hiding from tornadoes in the bathroom because it was like the only place that didn't have a whole lot of glass and it didn't have windows. So it was the hidey hole. So I would crawl in the bathtub with a blankie and the shortwave radio and put the cats in the kennel and put them in the bathtub with me, and then I'd cover us some blankets. And I would just sit there, laying there in the bathtub being like, I hope I don't die tonight. Well, we had a really bad... When we had a tornado drop where we're at here in Virginia a couple weeks ago, I got freaked out, and I just sat in our basement in the in-law suite, which doesn't have any windows. And I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and hope I don't die tonight. Hope I don't just die in this basement. Don't mind me. We're gonna try to take that spot. I got like a weird... I saw a weird country. The Levant? Oh. What? Revolutionary Territorial Levante? Why did they change their fucking name to that? Oh, they made them... Okay. Okay, so they start off divided now? Oh, that's ugly. I don't want to click it. We'll just bold attack. Oh, ideological loyalty. Let's give me some manpower. That would be really nice. Alright, we're good on getting that circlet going. What happened on my... Did I eat it up? I don't remember eating it up. Oofda. Oh. I'm not used to the Russians being friendly with me in any timeline ever in this game, because they usually piss the bed in anger. Okay. Look at those guys up to 6s. Why are they going friendly red? Oh, they went actual socialist. Okay. Revolutionary democracy. Okay. Well, we've successfully pushed back the tide on that. I'm going to go ahead and send these guys down to here just to guard the port. I guess we're going to try to push on here. Right across the river. Aggression pracs are not usually an issue. Shock, and Italian government fails. I can't believe it. There's no way. How could Italian democracies fumble like that? It had it going so well. That was a lot of sarcasm. Probably very mean-spirited sarcasm. Do that. That way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, put that up to that. Alright, cool. I used to play these games in 5-speed, and I found that, like, I literally just wind up throwing the game, because I don't process decision making at fast speeds. That's a better fight. We want to take woohoo. And then we can march on the Nanching. We're gonna take the stability because I don't care about losing the stability. I care about losing stability. I don't care about the political power. Political power will come. Stability is hard to come by. That's manpower. Oh, we got shoved out? How? Hello? Oh, hey, there goes the Civil War in Spain. Now to the Spanish Popular Republic. Okay, so they have the best advantage? That's crazy. There we go. We'll send that there, and that'll start helping us get advantages super quick. I don't think I'll be getting any rifles anytime soon, but... Yeah, we're down 16k. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any spot I could push that would be useful. Supply. I don't think there's any supply. Woozy. Heifei. That one isn't yet connected to the capital? Oh, because there's no rail. Oh, it's in repair. Getting better. Oh, just literally no connection. I don't think I can build rail in their country. I heard a doo-doo from Discord. I assume... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's do training cycles on those guys. I probably could leave out of Woohoo and try to push on Heifei. Let's try to push on Heifei. Life update, boy for up. I kind of figured. Not a lot. Looks like it was from his 6 p.m. Yeah. He said his tummy was feeling soft. I could see Zendora. Hell yeah! Take Andorra. Give me that little spot. Hell yeah. Just mug the little principality. It's a little Catholic principality. Yeah. Because he looks like a cardinal. There's no supply. That's the supply. Pain. Okay, I guess we're going up there. Heifei is where supply is. We've got to march on it. If we can take Heifei, we'll be good. So, just gonna try to rip it out of their hands. Also, I feel like we'll break them if we could take Heifei. Principality of Indor is a tiny relic from the feudal times of Iberian France. Co-prince with Bishop of Urgel. The co-prince over with the dire economic strait. Century, Nords begin to view themselves more and more as a sovereign nation, demands for universal suffrage. Now that we have liberated Nora from the grasp of Spanish imperialists, the Paris government is obviously eager to fully control the tiny strip of land. But some of the moderates have recommended that we restore the principality to its original situation in order to not have to deal with the unrest that all of the occupation would require. So be quite graceful to let the small state maintain its matters in peace and reach towards modernity at a pace the Andorrans desire. So usually when I say PP, it's not a bad decision, but it's not a good decision. When I spend PP, long term it will help. I'm going to go look at the state. Unless there's a huge amount of resources in this state. There's in fact none. So there's not a lot of manpower. There's no resources, and there's not a lot of factories. I'm gonna break its chains. It's fine. It's fine. Forcefully democratizing the population will have zero consequences, trust me. Okay, do that. And then that. And that. And that. Oh, they're so close to taking that. Now. Oh, God. Can you get in there? Oh, those aren't fighting the war? That's crazy. Fuck me. Okay. Wait, what happened to my general here? Oh! The Russians went back home. I forgot. PP. Did I lose my boss? No. Okay, good. This guy is still here. You said PP. True. True. Oh, we were playing Raft with Lily Monday, and there was a server that was up that was PP Poo Poo, and I was so proud of whoever hosted that server. Can break to Bengu. I'm gonna try to break the Bengu. Okay, well, if they're gonna break that way, well, maybe we can get them to fluctuate. Because if we can take this and then march with Bengu that way, I'll take that. Okay, that's fine. We're on the cusp here, the front. I've given these guys enough. I think I can stop materially supporting them. Oh, it's at any time. Okay, so we're gonna stop then. That's incentive. Okay, and now we're gonna send it to these guys. I don't send volunteers. We'll send material support. And no. Why are you trying to send away a bunch of guns? I will send 1,000 monthly. I don't know why it's putting artificial amounts in. It's weirding me my brain out. Yeah, we'll start sending them stuff. We want the factories. That'll help long-term supply consumption. Oh, please encircle. Come on, go for it, you buckos. Come on. I'll help you get it. Come on. Oh, where are you going? No. Where? Yeah, march into Hue. Come on. Me when the AI is crazy. And literally, like, I could win this war. No. That's a dumb idea. No. Literally win this war, please. If we take Hue, we get a supply zone, and we cut off this German unit here. It will make our life easier. So much easier. I'll fast track my boys up just in case they fuck me here on when I move in. Oh, get in, please. Oh, thank God. Ugh. Oh, hey, Mingan finally won their war. Okay, cool. That worked out. Oh my God, the Vietnamese are running wild in the north. Let's go. Take Hanoi, please. You've got it. Come on, take Hanoi. There you go. I already took Hue. I mean, they still have Poxy. But the north falling should soon fuck them really badly. Because I think once they lose these states, it's over. If I can take out Anan. There's a naval invasion landing. Sucks. But, like, oh God, I gotta get the Saigon. They left Saigon open! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! No! No! Why did they leave Saigon open? They can't be fucking serious. Me panicking in real time. No! Oh, hey. Twitch. Oh, you made a clip? Thank you. Oh man, that circle is ugly. Let's get some XP off of it. Yippee! Hey, I can go finally support the Reds over here. I can send 3 divisions. I should boost up my Marine Boy. Give him that, and give him those. At least he'll be better defending himself. Try to gain influence, yeah. Bro, oh, I guess Vietnam, they need to take that, technically. That's fucking crazy. Maybe if I take Poxy before they realize it, that will help. Oh, that was not enough. That's insane. I'm just trying to, like, kill something here to help the Vietnamese out. I mean, they've almost run wild. I mean, if I think they take Vietnam, the war will be over. Because, like, I think they've lost all the actual points. Why did the militia walk into the non-Vietnam space? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, now they walked in. Yeah, I love the idea that, like, the Russians have joined our little alliance. Maybe someday the Indo-Chinese can win this war. I've, like, literally taken everything. I don't know what more they have to take from the Germans here. I don't know what's being held on to. I'm very confused. Saigon and Hanoi are occupied. They haven't taken Annam. It's very, very humblingly weird. Oh, hey, there goes the USA Civil War, which might be a fun way to end the night. Just to, like, stare into the void that is the apocalypse in the United States in this game. Oh, Canada annexed New England, like it usually does. The giant is asleep for good. Now, usually what happens is New England becomes an independent state underneath the Canadians. Usually. 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 Usually it's not actually just like full occupied. This is going crazy here. Usually. I'm waiting. I'm legitimately confused. Wow, they even took Alaska. Holy shit, that's crazy, Canada. Oh, they gave it to the Pacific? Okay. Alright. We got Upton Sinclair leading California. We got Huey Long, the Fishman, leading Missouri. We've got William Murray leading the South. We've got Douglas MacArthur in charge of basically the DC area. And William Haywood leading the urbanized Midwest and Northeast. So normally New England gets released and it's led by, like, pariahs of the United States or H.P. Lovecraft going insane. Omar Bradley's leading the Western United States, like, command center. So the USA Civil War is ugly and weird. Technically, the Western Command Center and the United States itself are a faction. And then they are fighting, typically... Oh, Upton Sinclair is not fighting the American government. That's unique. He usually is. Usually he's immediately at war, but he is friendly with the United States of America. I wonder how that happened, because usually they're at war immediately with the Western United States. I guess we gotta go find Upton's component. Not that. No. So they did the 37 election. Okay, so they chose the Red Sox. Commonwealth of Victory. Uh... So... I don't know if they go to war immediately. That's interesting. Why do I always get the furry Exxon commercial on your streams? The furry Exxon? I need to see like a clip or a snippet of that, wife. What the fuck do you mean? Immigration reform, which they can choose since they went for the Social Democrats, the Commonwealth. I can't choose that, and I can't choose that. They're gonna go left. And they will be able to choose that, and then they have a fork. They could choose this since they're still Radsock and go for like total integration, which would be good for them. Legitimately, I'm confused because like he's at war with the socialist, the authoritarians, and the white supremacists, but at peace with MacArthur, which is crazy. I've never seen that. This is an interesting situation there. I'm not used to the Federalist and the Pacific states being at peace. I still don't know why. There it goes. Finally! I was like, damn, those guys are holding out. Because I would love to send units over here to Spain. I've sent them troops in the form of, like, money and stuff. Hey! Yeah! Oh yeah, I can turn that off. I tend to turn off the music because there's always weird copyright concerns with the music that they run in Hawaii. Yeah, I'm kind of stupefied. I've never seen Upton Sinclair not fight the Western state component. Because usually, like, the Federalists and the Californians fight over... Oh, and... Hey, there's New England! The Hartford Convention. Okay, so it's... Okay, so it won't be crazy H.P. Lovecraft. Okay. That's a positive. Okay, so they have a low morale right now because they didn't want to fight. So they're hoping that like the wall of the Western Command Center holds against it. So they'll join the war if the Western Command Center falls, it looks like. Which is why, like, they don't have any claims on anything other than, like, I think Alaska they got a claim on. And maybe Hawaii? No, not even on Hawaii. Hawaii went its own way. So they're neutral entirely right now. That's interesting. Yeah, the CGI tiger dude. You've seen it before. Have I? Oh my god, you're right. Oh god. I didn't realize that was an excellent commercial. Oh. Oh, fear. We'll go ahead and do these 10 guys first. And then I'll do the rest of the troops. My brain did not process that was an Exxon ad. I'm horrified. That's nightmarish. Why would that be an Exxon ad? Who needs to be beat up for that marketing plan? That's crazy. So currently, like, the reason why we're doing the economy this way is to try to min-max getting civilian factories, because the Germans chose to peace. I was able to protect these guys and make them technically a component of me. Now Poland is internally fighting. Oh, I got Romandi, and I didn't even need to do anything for it. Okay. There's usually a provocateur thing with the Road to War that I do. I don't even think I did that. It's gonna get bypassed. I have not... Did these guys go red? Oh, they went market liberals, but, like, I didn't pressure them. Oh, they're gonna fall apart. I pressed a little bit of pressure on them. Almost immediately. When they banned the syndicalists. And they fell over with no friends. Holy fuck. That feels bad. I got 99 prouds, but a capitalist ain't one. That's fucked up. Brutal. Alright. I should be able to send these guys 3 divisions now. Let's go. Hell yeah. There should be a way to send planes. Yeah. I haven't done anything with my planes. Oh god. Oh god. Come over here. We'll merge together, and then I will purge these guys. So then we're gonna train them and put them to day only. I don't need an air force immediately in the Spanish Civil War. It would be nice. Cracked under absolutely no pressure. I did? Did I? Oh god, he turned blue. Oh, Long got shot. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, the Swiss cracked under 0 pressure. Yeah, I literally clicked a button earlier. I was like, you guys shouldn't ban the socialists in your country. And it turned into them seceding. Literally, like, I didn't even hit the button. I could have hit a button to pressure them. It happened earlier with this. I hit a button to be like, hey, we should give this guy a little nudge. And then they were like, can you protect us? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And the Germans were like, yeah, you can go free. But Hui Long got shot, and he's now replaced by Tom Pendergast, who runs basically the Missouri Machine Democrat. He literally turns this into the state of Missouri. Instead of Louisiana Purchase area, it's now the Missouri area. It is always weird to see that pop up, because, like, I'm just like, but that doesn't make sense. Why would he get shot? Anyway, man, it's really weird to see the West okay. I'm just... Usually, like, you see the United States like this, and they're like, man, this sucks for the United States player. But not having to fight the Pacific at all is, like, the best outcome. I have never had a game where there was peace here on the Pacific states. But I think it's because they have the Malay here where they literally just don't want to fight. So, like, the only way they'll fight in the war is if literally, like, the Western Wall falls. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, anarchist. I think usually killing these guys off quicker goes better for us because the Germans and the Russians are in supporting. Why are you supporting the not Reds, Red Russia? What the fuck? Meanwhile, my socialist homies in Moscow are funding the wrong team. Oh, hey, they're beating up the Trans Amur. Okay, well, they're fighting a dictator. That's fine. So, like, they're gonna pull out of here. That's good for us. Still, like, can't believe they chose the wrong team. Paying attention to the game, crazy. Well, yeah, like, it happened so quickly, I was just like, yeah, I'll click the normal button that I usually do. I'm used to it causing, like, long-term tension and drama with Switzerland. I wasn't expecting literally the game to be like, you can have it. Twice! I now have that look. Literally streamer look. It never goes that well, ever, when I'm just regularly playing this by, like, at night. I'm gonna pick up some bold attack. Oh, we're under attack. Quite literally as I walk in. This is gonna be a pillaging here with the way this is going. Because my boys are ready for violence. Yeah, I guess we can pick that up. Because all my boys now have artillery in them, so they should just, like, rock the militia fighting force. Like, if I run into any of the actual army components of the Spanish here, I'll have trouble. But against the militia components, they're gonna get devastated. And it should turn into, like, a rout of the Spanish monarchy. And basically, like, this is the... Oh, yeah. They don't even have... Oh, wait. Wait. This dude is just... Holy shit. I'm not used to seeing this dude in charge. What? He's in the timeline where, they chose an election? There's no way. It can't be all of their government thing. There we go. Albrecht's Catholicism. Oh, that's not what they have. Where's the focus tree I'm looking for over here? Crossroad. This focus will either give them constitutionalist or absolute monarchy. Oh, okay, there's way more of their tree. God help me. That's when the war's over. When the war's over. Okay. Okay, so, like, what fucking branch are they in? Okay, so... We don't know if they've chosen a democracy or the absolute government. But the guy that's currently in charge was the leader of the army at the start of the Civil War. Jose Sanurjo was a pseudo-fascist who got shot in the early days of the Spanish Civil War in the real world. So it's a little weird to see him. Homie is definitely, like, I'm surprised to see his ass. I don't think there's a Franco in this mod, to my recollection, because Franco would have probably supported Javier, because he was a monarchist at the end of the day. Are they actually the Soviets yet? You're telling me they're Soviets, but I don't know if they are yet. Multiple layers of confusion. Oh, they're on their way. They went internationalism. Okay. Like, They could do either one of these. They could either stay, remove the scars, or go red. Crazy. Belarus got killed at the beginning of game 2 by the Germans, which is why they had some issues early on. King of Poland is rocking up with its dick out, stomping into Austria-Hungary, having a civil war. So that's crazy. Oh, my voice out of organization. To rekindle that. We're trying to march to Madrid because I know it will make this war go easier. Oh, hey, I could stop sending stuff to the Indo-Chinese. Thanks, Bucko. And now we go over here. And we'll go ahead and send them material support. We'll send them once, all of them. All those. And then... send them 20 artillery a month. We'll send them 50 support equipment a month. I got a deficit on that. That's okay though. There we go. Okay, I'll send my fighter over. Guess we're sending fighters over. Fighters over I-95. How the hell they get here? It's a Radon reference. It's fine if no one got it but me. Oh, I'm gonna hit the last stand. Look at you, Spain. Trying to make my boys not fight harder. Okay. And now we can support the Syndicalists, which they're not going to get support from me usually because, man, the Syndicalists rarely win. The United States might actually win this time around. They're looking really good. And then once I choose this, I'll probably be done for the night. Oh yeah, we can make May in charge of our government. It's a military component. We'll start producing weapons here shortly. They're shocked. The Balkans are about to blow up. These dudes are working together and scheming basically to beat up Bulgaria. Sometimes Albania joins the party. Sometimes Turkey joins the party. But, like, Bulgaria was one of the members of the Central Powers in World War I. And historically, they had a lot of territorial claims on their neighbors. In the years before this First World War, the Bulgarians worked with their neighbors to fight the Ottomans. But got screwed over a couple times in the peace deals by the Serbians and the Romanians. So, in a timeline when the Central Powers started the war, the Bulgarians joined in because they wanted a chance to beat up Austria and Romania and saw a chance to benefit from it. So, in this timeline, that happened. They benefited by taking southern Serbia, southern Romania, and northern Greece, because Greece joined the Allies. The mod still keeps the Empire of Japan, because, like, timeline-wise, Japan was a pseudo-stable democracy prior to the Second World War, and we kind of shoved them over the edge. Their own government had issues, but they didn't necessarily need to fall to imperial fascismo mindsets. They had a democratic state of sorts, and they just needed time. But we didn't give them diplomatic time because we just didn't like some of their behaviors, and so we kept pressing the issue, which is not unreasonable. Like, they were behaving barbarically in China and in Korea and Manchuria, and so, like, on the civility side of, like, you can only stare at the horror so long before you want to do something, like, no wonder we, like, fucked them over. Comma, but it's why they bombed us on Pearl Harbor, because they thought we were trying to basically make them naked and poor, and we were just trying to punish them for being psychotic in how they were pillaging and plundering the rest of Asia. They thought they would have some sort of grace from us for it, because we were benefiting, as it were, from their occupations. But they didn't fundamentally understand that America has a resistance to tyranny in general. We don't handle well being accessories to tyranny. At least the population doesn't. The government is indifferent. Sucks. But the population has a lot of indifference, has a lot of hostility to being made, and basically facilitating dictatorship. Okay, so we're gonna do this artillery because I got enough finally, and I want to do that before I forget, brain. And I'll save it here, and then we'll read out to Lily. Thanks for being here, everyone. I don't know when I'll stream again. Check out this clip of Zealot streaming BG3. My wife is a clip Gale blue balling us, Lamau. Real. Alrighty. Alright, friendos, rev up those fryers. It's time to raid into someone. I will be back indeed Saturday. I don't think I'll be streaming anytime before then, but yes, Saturday. Let's go. There we go. Raid is set up. Please all feel free to join it. It looks like they are still playing Crime Simulator. Being goobers and doing crimes. Alright, folks. I wish you all well. I wish you have a good night. Get some rest. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.